Yo! What is good, Sixer Nation? Welcome on in to another edition of Philly Take with RB. After a little hiatus, some time away, the Sixers are back. And we are back with the 76ers that are making their way back. They've won 4 out of the last 5 games. They're starting to look better. Joel Embiid is playing his second consecutive game tonight. The team is back on the rise, and on the other side, the Indiana Pacers have lost 5 out of their last 6. Tyrese Halliburton underwhelming for the team that went to the Eastern Conference Finals last season. The Sixers have another tall task tonight. An opportunity to get another big win. Get back in the Eastern Conference standings. But most importantly, show us that this team means business. Can they get it done again? Can the Sixers actually be back? We'll talk about all of it and more right here on the show. Let's go, man. Let's go. Big one tonight. Feels like we haven't been on here in an eternity. But we are back. Sixers are back, and we will break all of it down. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on in officially to Philly Take with RB, the Sixers Game Day live show presented by our great friends at Kook Burger and Bar, and as always powered by BetUS. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are tapping in from, and welcome in officially. This is the #1 Sixers Game Day live show where we give you the pregame, live game, and postgame coverage, including our staple play-by-play and reactions, our analysis, and of course, we'll take your phone calls after the game as it all goes down. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the 7-15 Philadelphia 76ers taking on the 10-15 Indiana Pacers. Didn't have any games the last couple of days due to the in-season tournament. The semifinal games will be on tomorrow, and then I believe that'll wrap up on Monday. But we don't care about the cup. We don't care about that. We're done. We're past that. Sixers need to win as many regular season games as they can, and they need to start again tonight. So we'll talk about it all, man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tapping in right now, do me a favor. Be sure to like our show. Go down below, exit out of the live chat, and hit that thumbs up button down below. Also, hit that red subscribe button if you would like to join in on the live chat and become an official part of the Philly Take family by hitting that link in the chat, or just hit the join button down below. Join. Become a member of the Fire Take Nation. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Philly Take with RB. Follow my Twitter as well at RB Philly Take to connect with me everywhere. And of course, a special shout out to all the channel members in the chat. Let's see those emojis, those loyalty badges, and all those exclusive perks that you get and more, all by becoming a Philly Take member. And also, there's going to be one more benefit as well, which I might as well just tell y'all off the rip. Merchandise is dropping on Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Lo and behold, the Philly Take merch V2. It's finally back. It is improved. It is the best merch I will ever drop. And the first round of merch drops on Monday. So the members are going to get an early discount. Just saying. Just saying, man. A lot of good things to get into. And it is officially time to kick things off right here on the Sixers pre-game live show. Get active in that chat, baby. Look, I woke up this morning and I don't think I've felt this good about the Sixers all season long. I really don't. Like, it has been such a tumultuous, draining season. We are 22 games in, and every game it's been coming up here kind of just like, hey, man, like, we'll see what happens. You know, we don't know who's playing. We don't know who's going to be on the floor in the third quarter or the fourth quarter. it has been a very mentally draining season trying to cover this team. And there's been a lot of people out there chiming up at me and some of my fellow creators like, oh, don't switch up, you guys, this, and that. Listen, man, it's not easy to talk about this team when nobody's freaking playing. But after what we saw on Sunday afternoon, and I know we didn't stream that game live because I was fulfilling my obligations as an Eagles reporter, but we did do a post-game show, and I went back and even watched that game again, and I will say it again. If Joel Embiid can stay on the floor for a consistent stretch of basketball games, based on what I've been seeing out of PG, especially defensively, based on what I've been seeing out of Maxey, McCain, I mean, this team can ball, man. I don't think I ever questioned the team in terms of the players they brought in for talent-wise, right? Like, we've questioned some guys, but the number one question, the number one thing it goes back to is health. Can they stay on the floor? Joel Embiid and PG have had 3 days to rest now. They're playing tonight, and they have to get another big win at home. So we will talk about that. A couple quick pointers on the Indiana Pacers as I try to get something out of my eye here. The Indiana Pacers have lost 5 out of 6. I actually kind of predicted this in the offseason, which is why I was actually making fun of Knicks fans, telling them that they lost to a team that they shouldn't have lost to in Game 7 on their home floor. They got embarrassed by this Pacers team, and I knew that this Pacers team wasn't really that good, right? Like, they were on a good run, and they have a lot of good young talent, but you know, the Pacers kind of went on an Atlanta Hawks run last year where the Hawks beat the Sixers back in 21. That's what it reminds me of. The Pacers are not that good. I am very surprised, though, by Tyrese Halliburton. He has been off to maybe his worst start in like 4 years. I mean, he's averaging 17.5 per game, 8 assists, and 3.4 rebounds. But Tyrese Halliburton doesn't look like the all-star Tyrese Halliburton. Maybe he's going through stuff. I don't know. Benedict Mathurin averaging 17.8 per game. Pascal Siakam has been the main anchor, 19.7 points per game, 6.6 rebounds, and 3.6 assists. Pacers are pretty much near the bottom in a lot of offensive categories. They're not shooting the ball well. They're not really playing as a unit. I know they've had a couple of injuries. They actually just made a trade today. Thomas Bryant, who's not eligible to play tonight, but they lost Isaiah Jackson, so they picked up another backup 5. But nonetheless, man, Pacers just don't seem to be clicking right now. And you look at some of the other guys. Ben Shepherd is out. Aaron Nesmith is out. James Wiseman, who they picked up, got hurt in I think it was the second game of the season. So Pacers are 3-11 on the road. They're coming into South Philly. Philly should be able to get this done. They should. Now, I don't want to over-invest my hype into the Sixers and then they let us down again. Like, we got to see it, but just some of the little things that we saw against the Chicago Bulls, whether it's the actions that they're running on offense or, you know, just the way Embiid was able to get that 2-man game going with Maxey or, I don't know, Kelly Oubre starting to shoot the ball better. Again, you plop Embiid back in, hopefully the knee can hold up, but the rest of the role players are starting to at least get a little bit better. Now, I'll say Nick Nurse has to be much better. Rotations have to be better. I want to see Jared McCain starting. He's not starting anymore, which is very frustrating. There's a couple other questionable decisions as well, so we'll get into those. But really the biggest buy-in for the 76ers in the last 5 games is that they are defending. They are still at the bottom in offense. They're second to last, only ahead of the Pelicans, who have every guy hurt. But the Sixers are now 8th in the NBA in team defense. They've really bought in defensively. That's their identity right now. And hopefully we will see more of that tonight. So, all right, man, give me your guys' thoughts in the chat. Shout out to the members, the mods. Guys, do me a favor. Like this show. Get us up to 100 likes. We got to get the chat back and flowing. We got to get everybody interactive. Sixers will play tonight. They'll play on Monday against the Hornets. And then they actually have 3 days off again. And then they'll play the Hornets again. So, as I've been saying, man, this is the easy stretch. You got to take advantage of these games. You have to take advantage of these games. And speaking of taking advantage, I'm going to give you guys an advantage right now, courtesy of BetUS. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our Odd of the Day presented by BetUS. Go to betus.com right now. Get a $150 deposit match bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. Shout out to BetUS, best bonuses in the industry. Go check them out. And again, use code YouTube150. They have the Sixers as a -6 tonight. Wow, when's the last time that happened? When's the last time the Sixers were actually favorited in a basketball game? I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, you look how the Pacers are trending. You look at how the Sixers are trending. Sixers should win this basketball game. They are a better team right now than the Indiana Pacers. Joel Embiid is in. Paul George is in. They should win this game. BetUS agrees with us. They have the Sixers as a 6-point favorite. What do you guys think about that? Will they cover that? Well, we'll get to my prediction here in a little bit, but I do think it's a good odd, and I definitely think the Sixers money line at 245 is a good odd as well. Once again, shout out to BetUS for partnering with us all season long. Go check them out. Use the code YouTube150. Get a 150% deposit match bonus. Also, right now, Jared McCain on BetUS still in the lead for Rookie of the Year. So, can Jared McCain get it done? I don't know. Now he's coming off the bench, which I don't like. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Also, who do you guys think is going to really step up tonight? Like, whose night is it going to be? Is it going to be an Embiid night? Is it going to be a Paul George night? Is it going to be a Maxey night? Is it going to be a McCain night? Last time the Sixers played the Pacers, they got their first win of the season. It was in overtime, actually. And it was a wild game. It took Maxey dropping 45 in overtime to even beat this Pacers team. So my question to the chat tonight is, which player is going to score the most points tonight? Either team, Sixers or Pacers, which player is going to score the most points tonight? Drop your predictions in the chat. It is our Who is Cooking segment presented by our great partners over at Kook Burger and Bar. Who is Cooking presented by Kook Burger and Bar. Who do you think is going to score the most points tonight? Give me your predictions. Will it be an Embiid night, a PG night, a Maxey night, a McCain night? What do you guys think? Or will the Pacers get the best of them? And you guys got to check out the best of them at Kook Burger and Bar. They got you with some delicious, tasty, juicy burgers. They have you with one of the best milkshakes you will ever try in your life. Got fries, tasty apps, all that you can think of. And of course, cold drinks all game long. The perfect spot to wind down after work or go on game day. Bring the fam, have a lot of fun. They like to have fun. They're not just a burger joint. They'll craft you up one of the signature Shoobie Shakes, tons of customization options, all the fun in the world. And of course, you can hang out at the perfect spot, the Kook Beach. Great atmosphere, meet some good people, play some games, eat some food, and experience the good vibes of this city right on 21st and Market Street in Center City, Philly. Open 7 days a week. So check them out, Kook Burger and Bar, where they're serious about fun food. Who's cooking tonight, man? Well, I think it's going to be another Joel night. I think it's going to be an Embiid night. He was struggling last game. He was 2 for 10 to begin that game, and then he started to get into that flow. And that was the first time, because they had lost the first 4 games that I saw with Joel on the floor, right? Like they were 0-4 with Joel. He did not look good. But then we started to see that Joel Embiid where he just locked in that second quarter. And I think he had 15, 17 points, whatever it was. My man just started to lock in with that 2-man game with Tyrese Maxey. Started to put him right on the high post. Easy, boom. Easy J, boom. And they couldn't stop Embiid. And I look at Miles Turner. Yeah, he likes to get physical. He likes to rough you up a little bit. But I think Joel can have his way with Miles Turner. I think he can have his way with the Indiana Pacers as long as that knee looks strong. So I'm going to take Joel tonight. I think a couple players are going to step up big time. But I'm going to take Joel Embiid. And I think he's going to drop 36 points tonight. I got an urge that it's going to be Joel Embiid for 36 points tonight. Guys, drop your predictions. I'm going to read out a couple of the best. Your player and your score. How many will they score tonight? Let's see. We got Marsha who says Maxey and Embiid. So she's saying 2 of them are going to score the same amount. And it's going to be a Maxey and Embiid night. Dom says Friday the 13th. Let's get it. I forgot about that. Shout out to Friday the 13th. Wade says Joel Embiid. George says my idol Paul George. Let's see. Lou World says Embiid night. Kevin says a PG night. Lexi says, Embiid night. Shout out to our members, man. Nick Rose in the building. Lou World. Don Boyle, Sixers Sam, Lexi. Shout out to everybody in here. Embiid for the Sixers. TJ McConnell for the Pacers. Imagine if TJ leads the game in points tonight. That would be insane, man. That would be insane. Rob says PG scores 50 piece tonight. Wade says that's a good take, RB. JG says PG with 25 and 10. George says Embiid with 37. Lou World, Embiid with 39. Min, what's going on, man? What's going on, man? Let's see. Jared McCain and Yabusele, Embiid 33 tonight. All right. Good predictions in the chat. We will revisit this as we do every game on the post-game live show. Guys, be sure to stick around. Every game, not only do we call the game live and give you the breakdowns as it happens, but as y'all know, we do a pregame show, a post-game show. So we're in here all night breaking it down from different angles, and appreciate you guys being in here. But I need a favor, man. I really need a favor, guys. YouTube notifications have been acting really weird, and sometimes they don't push this content out to all the people that are subscribed. So the way we get this out to more people is y'all hit the thumbs up. YouTube realizes that, oh, the stream is on right now. Oh, people are enjoying this content, and then they push it out to new viewers. So I need y'all to hit that like button so we can push this show out even more. We got almost 200 people in the chat, and I'm actually excited for the Sixers game tonight. So with that being said, before we jump into it, let's go ahead and get our final segment here on the pregame show going. Again, Sixer Game Day Live, presented by Kook Burger and Bar, powered by BetUS. It is time for our final score predictions in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, drop your score predictions in the chat. Drop your final predictions. Will the Sixers get a win tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, for now, we back. We back. I'm taking the Sixers to win. That's right. RB is taking the Sixers to win. I'm taking the neighbors to wake up tonight as well. That's if we can get this up to a couple hundred likes. But yo, I'm taking the Sixers to win. It's going to be 109-98. Pacers struggling mightily. Sixers finding their groove. 109-98, 11-point win. They cover the BetUS spread. Let's go. I'm fired up. Time to get going, man. Time to get going, man. The Sixers gave us, quite frankly, the worst start to a season in the eternity of the game, and they need to prove a lot tonight. This can't be one of those games where they come out here and choke it, and then we're like, are you kidding me? You got us all hype against Chicago just to do that? No. No. Pacers are struggling bad right now. They have no identity. They can't play defense. Sixers are coming out here. Joel's getting his. PG has been really underrated defensively. Oh, and by the way, no Kyle Lowry tonight. Kyle Lowry out with back spasms. I'm starting to think that might have been a shot down from the top. You know what I mean? That might have been a shot down from the top. Yo, Kyle, you got back spasms tonight. You're not playing. You're not playing. Sixers 109-98. Drop your final score predictions in the chat. We got 211 in the building. Welcome in. Also, Caleb Martin will not play tonight either. He's got a shoulder impingement. I hope that's what it is, and it's not anything worse. But as I've said here in the first 22 games, Caleb Martin looks like he has a shoulder issue, like Markelle Fultz. Like, this guy can't even lift his shoulder to shoot. So hopefully Caleb Martin can get healthy. But what is your final score prediction? We have Rachel in the building. What's up, Rachel? Shout out to Rachel. Shout out to Jesse W. We got the members back tonight. Tika says 106.98. Wade says 117.106 Philly. Brooklyn Knicks fan. Sixers lose by 30. Imagine being a Brooklyn Knicks fan. Your hometown team blows. The team you're rooting for stinks. Man, talk about being down bad. And you're in a Philly live stream. Nick Rose says 3 in a row. Kevin says 125-90 Sixers. Alex says 123-109. Don Boyle, what's up, GOAT? Sixers win 114-102. Nick says 190-80. Marsha McCollum, 120-100 Sixers. Sixers Sam says, hit the like button. It is free. Yo, man, we need 20 more likes. How do we not have 100 yet? How do we not have 100 yet? I'm trying to wake up the neighbors. They're sleeping right now. They're sleeping. Come on, y'all. 200 plus in the building. It's not that hard. Takes half a second. It's free. 100% free. Go down below. Like this show right now. I need y'all to get amped up in this chat, man. You can't just be passive watchers. Can't just be passive watchers. No, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Call me delirious. We're back, baby. We're taking this rocket ship into space, man. Yeah. And I want to get people calling in after the show too, man. So be sure to join the Discord. All the links down in the description. Let's go, baby. Let's go. They can't stand us, man. They can't stand us. You know what it is, man? A lot of these other fans from other teams, they come in because RB tells them the truth, but also they're scared. You know what I mean? The Sixers are 5 games back of the 6th seed right now. They never would have seen this coming if it slapped them upside the head. Sixers had literally the worst start ever. They forgot about us. They forgot about us. You know what I mean? Drop the beat, man. Drop the beat. They forgot about us. They thought it was over. We thought it was over. Oh, we're back, man. Oh, we're back, man. Yeah. Yeah, let's go, baby. Sixer Game Day Live, #1 show for the community. Let's get a win tonight, man. Yeah. Fires in the chat, baby. Woo. Let's go. Happy Friday night. Welcome on in. Philly Take with RB. Sixers Game Day Live. #1 show for the Sixers fan base and other fan bases as well, apparently. Presented by Kook Burger and Bar. Shout out to them. Go check them out. Center City, Philly. And shout out to BetUS. Take the Sixers tonight. They're getting it done. Let's go, man. We got 100 likes in the building. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Members, drop those yes, sir emojis. Let's go! Woo! Yes, sir. Yeah. Come on, baby. Let's go. Like the show right now. Push it out to more fans. Best community in the world. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank y'all so much for being here. It's about that time, baby. It's about that time. Let's see if I can get this thing up here. Game will be starting momentarily. We got y'all covered, man. Where is my thing at? There we go. Let's see if we can get this going. All right, let's try this now. Let's try this now. Hold up. Hold up. Let's get this going. Pull this chat over here. Is it working or not? Hold on. Hold on. Let's go. I need to hear some bold takes in the chat. I need something, man. I need the chat to get going tonight. We got trivia coming up at the end of the first quarter. Once again, if you guys are just tuning in, we are making our official new merch drop on Monday. Big things on the way, man. Stay in tune for the merch. Stay in tune for the merch. It's going to be our best drop ever. Multiple designs, a lot of good stuff incoming. If you guys are a channel member, you're going to get an exclusive members discount on the merchandise. You're going to get an exclusive discount code, and it will come through the YouTube community page for members only. Just so y'all know, man. Keep your eyes on it. Keep your eyes on it. All right, there we go. Hold on. Hold on. Let's get this going real quick. Let's get this going real quick. Hold up. So if you are a channel member, on Monday, be sure to go over to the YouTube community page. And for all the members, you will get an exclusive merchandise discount code. Thank you for supporting the channel. Let's go, baby. Hold on. Hold on. Hold up. All right, there we go. There we go. What's up, y'all? How are we feeling, man? Can you guys still hear me? We good? Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Come on, man. I am ready to rock, baby. I am ready to rock. Let's go, man. We got Marsha McCollum in the chat. Kion, what's up, man? Let's go, man. Let's go. JB Warnock. What's up, JB? Where you been, man? Where you been, JB? All right. Let's see. CL, what's up, man? YF says they're ringing up the players. Wade says, here's my bull take. We are back. Let's go, man. Lou World in the chat. What's up? Shizzy, what's good? Sixers Sam in the building. Let's go. Sixers and Pacers, we got y'all covered all night. We got 260 people in the chat, though, man. We should have 200 likes by now. I'm just being honest with you guys. We should have 200 in the chat by now. Hold up now. There we go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Sixers rocking the red unis tonight. Joel Embiid in again. After 3 days of rest, we'll see how he looks. Indiana Pacers rocking the yellow jerseys. Sixers looked a lot better on Sunday against the Bulls, and it's about that time. Let's go, man. Let's go. 7-15. Gotta win games. Gotta win games. Welcome into the Sixers Game Day live show. We cover the team every single game. Got y'all covered. Starting lineup for the Sixers: Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, Paul George, Gershon Yabusele, Joel Embiid. And for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin. Looked like the Pacers just turned it over off the rip. Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, Andrew Nembhard, Pascal Siakam, and Miles Turner. Actually, no, is that Benedict Mathurin starting? I think it is. Here's Joel Embiid. Embiid finds Oubre cutting. Oubre goes up off the glass. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We are back in business. Here are the Pacers struggling mightily. Halliburton going to find Turner. High arcing three. That one off wide. Off wide. Let's go, man. I'm hyped up. I'm actually excited for this game. Here's Paul George going to drive off dribble. Embiid out on the wing. He's thinking three. The jab. Embiid for three. It's short. Missed by Joel. Picked up by the Pacers. And here we go. Mathurin steps into a three. That one's short. Here come the Sixers. Maxey tried to lob it into PG, and he overshot him. It's going to be a turnover. And back to the Indiana Pacers it goes. JB says, nice shirt, RB. New merch. Nah, this is the old merch, man. New merch is coming on Monday. It'll be up on PhillyTakeWithRB.com, and it'll be on the YouTube page as well. New merch drops Monday. This is the old merch. No longer available. Turner pulls up the J, and that one's going to go in, and Embiid sagged back. Embiid's got to get up in his grill, man. He's got to get up in his grill. There's Joel Embiid going to hand it off to Oubre. Oubre at the top, running point. Oubre drives, floats it. Oubre got it to go. Big time play out of Kelly Oubre. He has been playing much better as of late. And the Sixers have a 2-point lead. Here's Halliburton going to step back, find Turner up top. Turner hands it off Nembhard. Nembhard driving downhill. For some reason, passes it out. Halliburton grabbed, puts it up, made it, but it's going to be a foul on the floor. So the shot will not count. Let's go, chat. Get active up in that chat, man. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? And another steal by the Sixers, who have been incredible defensively the last 5 games. Here's Maxey down the other end on the wing. Maxey against Nembhard. One bounce into Yabusele. Yabusele in the post. Little drop step. He fakes. He goes up. And he's fouled. Gershon Yabusele going to the line for 2. Let's see if we can get... Excuse me. Let's see if we can get our other scoreboard up here. No worries. No worries. Let's go, chat. Get active up in the comments, man. Get active up in the comments. Right now, the Pacers are 11th in team offense. Sixers are 29th. And the second free throw going to be good for Gershon Yabusele. It is 6-2. 2 for 2 at the line. Let's get this going over here. Here's Pascal Siakam up top, guarded by Yabusele. Yabu has done a really good job this season. Nembhard for 3. Spots up, missed it. Picked up by the 76ers, and you could just tell they're playing with a lot more confidence here early in this game. Paul George through the legs, kicks it out. Embiid on the perimeter. Embiid one-on-one, going to find Paul George. They leave him open. They leave him open for 3. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. I don't know why you're leaving him open. It's an interesting decision. Nembhard kicks it out. Here's Mathurin, goes up reverse, and he lays it right in. 9-4 is our score here as we begin. And Embiid on the other end goes up. Got it and 1. They're going to say it's on the floor, though. Embiid can't believe it. Embiid can't believe it. How's that not an and 1? How's that not an and 1? There we go. So yeah, they really called that they called that on the floor. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. John Hunter in the chat. What's up, John? Rachel dropping the fire. Sixer Sam says, let's get active. I looked at the spread tonight. Finally felt like we have a team again. Busy B in the chat. What's up, Busy B? Philly for life. What's good? Tika says, you two with an ad apocalypse. Sports says, let's go, Paulie. Let's go, man. Sean J says, bad call. Sixer Sam says, Nurse has some energy tonight. He even looks different. Philly for life says, this is what we've been waiting to see. RB, love the way they're playing on offense. No hero ball. They're definitely playing as a unit right now. They are playing as a unit right now. It's looking really good, man. Joel going to find a cutting Yabusele, and Yabu couldn't corral it. Just off the palm of the hands, out of bounds, so a bad turnover. But Sixers have to get a couple stops here. They've been playing pretty good defense as of late. Number 8 in the NBA right now. Here is Nembhard, going to find Siakam, drives, now spins. Embiid shows double. Turner, step back. Turner, a high shot, and that one will not fall either. 4 minutes into this one, Sixers lead it by 5. It's 9-4. Here's PG, crossing, step back. PG a 3. That's way short. I'd like to see the Sixers get downhill a little more here in this first quarter. Nembhard going to drive spin. Now he kicks it out. Siakam wide open for 3, and that is cash money. It's 9-7. Sixers lead it still. Come on, man. We got 337 people in the chat. Thank y'all for being here, man. Do me a favor. Like the show right now. Get us up to 300 likes, man. Pacers got it back. I didn't even see what happened. Siakam driving, trying to draw a foul. Now he hands it back to Halliburton. Halliburton kicks it to Turner. He's wide open for 3 and can't make them pay. Just missed it off the side of the rim. And here come the 76ers leading by 2. Maxey with the rock comes around the screen. Now they're going to run that two-man game. Maxey tried to squeeze it to Embiid. And they're going to call a kickball violation. It went off the foot. I think it was either Mathurin. Yeah, it was Benedict Mathurin. But yeah, that's what I want to see, man. I want to see the Sixers try to run that two-man game. I want to see them run that two-man game. There's Paul George, 7 on the shot clock. He drives, kicks to the corner. Yabusele for 3. Can't make them pay. Rebounded by Indiana, and here come the Pacers. Halliburton rocking some green shoes tonight, dark green. Now he's going to step back for 2. It's a miss, but the Sixers are ball watching, and the Pacers are going to pick up the rebound. Mathurin down the lane, out to Halliburton. Another opportunity. He dribbles, pulls up a 3, and that one is good. Sixers with a couple lazy defensive possessions, and the Pacers are on a 6-0 run. Got to play better defense, and now the Pacers going to steal it away again. Halliburton a 3 in transition, and that one is good. Nick Nurse has to call a timeout. A 9-0 run for the Pacers. So, yeah, that was not favorable. Sixers got lazy out of nowhere on defense and on the glass, and then they just let... Is that a 9-0 or 11-0? Trying to look it up. Oh, it was actually an 11-0 run. It's an 11-0 run for the Pacers. Damn, man. Guys, we got 377 people in the chat. I'm RB. This is Philly Take with RB. This is the Sixers Game Day live show. We do this every single game of the season. We love all of our people coming in, hanging out. You get the live game call, you get the analysis, and we do a pregame and postgame show as well with live callers. So welcome in. If this is your first time being here, do me a favor. Drop the word new in the chat. If this is your first time tuning in, drop new. We'll shout you out. And also, if you're returning tonight, drop return. If you've been here watching for years, drop OG in the chat. Welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. Philly for Life to start my new job Monday. Won't let my membership lapse. After that, I'm trying to be loyal to the channel. Philly for Life, appreciate you, my guy. We love all of our members, man. And for all of our members, we got some merch dropping Monday. And members will be getting a discount code on the YouTube community page. So be sure to look out for that. We've been working on this merch for like a year and a half. So, yeah, man, it's going to be fire. Hope to see you guys repping the Philly Take merch. And we got a couple secret designs as well coming. We got Rye N55 in the chat. Says new. Welcome in, Rye. Lou World returning. Sport Clips OG. This ain't that OG. Sixer Sam returning in the chat. Eugene old. My man didn't even say new. He said old. He said, I'm old, man. Chris Huard OG in the chat. Not new, but New Orleans in the building. What's up, man? Shout out to New Orleans. Sean J, OG. Ron Williams, OG. Cool J returning. Andrew returning. Shizzy, OG in the chat. Ryan Rowe returning. Marsha McCollum, Fire Take Goat, says OG. Lexi returning in the chat. Patrick says big ups to you and your fam from Jamaica. Shout out to Jamaica in the chat. Busy B OG in here. RJ says OG, I live here. Let's go, RJ. RJ's a goat, man. If you got that little goat emoji next to your name, it means you've been a channel member for over a year. Let's go, man. Let's go, man. Dave Jones, OG in the chat. Sport Clips, triple OG. Anthony OG. Rachel returning in the chat. Cafe OG. What's up, man? Ronald OG. Let's get it. Let's get it. Paul George driving downhill. Back to Embiid. Pacers on an 11-0 run. Embiid going to turn, put one up, and that one rolls off the railing. So another chance for the Pacers to extend the gap. Halliburton's hit a couple threes. He's going to try another one here. Step back from three. That one missed it short. Picked up by Kelly Oubre, and here come the 76ers. Oubre down the lane, drives, goes up with one hand, and missed it. Sixers in a rut here in the last 4 minutes. Where is the defense, man? Nembhard drives past Oubre, goes right in, dumps it. Turner up, and he's fouled. Dude, I don't understand why the Sixers just, like, stopped playing defense. It's not even like they're trying and just getting beat. Like, they're not even trying to play defense right now. We got 400 people in the chat. Guys, do me a favor. Go down below. YouTube notifications have not been pushing out that much, which is very frustrating to me. So if you go down below and you like the show, it's going to tell YouTube that people, you know, want to be in here, that the show is live. It's going to tell people, hey, there's a live stream going on right now. You should join in on it, and it'll push it out to new viewers. So do me a huge favor, guys. Go down below the stream and like it. That'll really help us out. It's 100% free, and it, you know, definitely helps us push this content out to more people. And every time we hit another 100 likes, we drop the air horn so we can wake up our neighbors. Let's go, man. Turner at the line, and he's going to knock down the second. So he goes 1 for 2. Pacers lead it 14-9. Turner's got 3, Siakam with 3, Halliburton 6, and Mathurin with 2. Here come the Sixers again. 5:25 remaining in the first. Joel going to drive off dribble. He goes up, rolls around, missed it. Oubre misses the putback. Come on, Kelly. Pacers on the break. Obi topping in for the first time. Nembhard missed it. Turner, another rebound. Come on, man. Halliburton, Nembhard drives. KJ Martin in for the first time along with Jared McCain for the Sixers. Mathurin the pull-up. He missed it. Oubre gets it back, and here come the 76ers. Come on, man. Here's Joel Embiid going to drive in. Joel pulls up from the elbow. Missed it. Martin couldn't pull in the rebound. Sixers are in a rut. Nembhard, the reverse. Oh, that was eye candy. High off the backboard, reverse layup. Nembhard just kicked the cameraman in the face. Here comes Jared McCain, first time in. He pulls up the shot, and that is short. Are the Sixers never going to score again? Are the Sixers never going to score again? Halliburton sidestep 3. Off the back iron, nowhere near the basket. Come on, man. Paul George at the top. He's going to find Joel Embiid. Embiid, backdoor cut. Martin wide open, and the Sixers finally score. Thank the Lord, man. Thank the Lord. If you guys are just tuning in, I know the chat or the stream is a little bit delayed. There's nothing I can do about it. We finally got a better scoreboard up, so the score's not as delayed, so there's no spoilers, but I recommend that you time this stream up with wherever you're watching the game. No spoilers in the chat. Mods, stay on top of that. Thank you very much. Let's go, man. We got 425 people in the building. Welcome on in. Sixer Game Day Live. It's been a tough first quarter for Philly. Tough first quarter after a really hot start. They had 9 points in the first 3 minutes, and then they didn't score for about 5 minutes. So let's go, man. This team's got to wake up. Can this team, like, just play really good, man? Can they just win? Like, Pacers are not that good right now. Sixers should be able to beat them. You guys are doing a wonderful job on the likes, man. Really appreciate that, guys. We need 30 more to get to 200. And let's do it, man. Jesse, channel member in the chat, VIP, says your streams lighten up my day. Needed it today. Jesse, what's up? What up, Jesse? Riaz in the chat. What's up, Riaz? Says Pacers look a little faster, unfortunately. I mean, they're just chasing second chance points right now. Sixers are letting them. In terms of team rebounding, the 76ers are third to last, but the Pacers are second to last. So the Sixers and Pacers are actually two of the worst three teams in the NBA when it comes to rebounding. But so far it has been the Pacers out-horsing the Sixers on the glass. Also, I just want to show you guys for the channel members. So on Monday, when we drop the merch, over here on the YouTube page, if you're on YouTube, you go to community, there will be a members-only community post with a specific discount code for the merch. So definitely check that out on Monday. Sixers Sam says, are we tanking real quick? I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. Luckily, the score's not out of hand right now, but it's been a tough start, man. It's been a tough start. Glenn says Sixers off to a sloppy start. Indiana's not shooting well. I just don't get what the defensive lapse was for, man. They were playing really good in the first couple minutes, and then they just stopped playing defense. Despite this bad first quarter, though, I do feel a lot better about the 76ers right now. I feel like they've been playing some pretty good ball. So shout out to Philly and TJ McConnell in for the first time for Indiana. You know, I've always got a soft spot in my heart for TJ McConnell. And Ricky Council's in for the first time for Philly. Here's a 3-ball from Toppin. That one's going to fall as well. Pacers are on fire. So in for the Pacers is Benedict Mathurin, Tyrese Halliburton, Siakam, Turner, and Nembhard. Embiid for 3, and that one goes. Man, I haven't used that sound effect in how long, man? I feel like it's been an eternity. Halliburton around the screen. Now he's going to kick it back to McConnell. McConnell going to drive against Martin. What a spin. Dishes it out. What a find. Halliburton steps back for 3, and he's cooking. Of course, man. Of course, Philly is going to be the team that Halliburton goes off against. In for the Sixers is Jared McCain, Paul George, KJ Martin, Ricky Council, Joel Embiid. Definitely yanked Maxey a bit early in this one. Joel going to find McCain. McCain spots up a 3, and he drills it. Drop those McCain emojis. Channel members, drop those McCain emojis. Here's TJ McConnell going to find Obi Toppin. Toppin up to Mathurin. Here's TJ McConnell. Back to Halliburton down low. Turner slams it down, and the Pacers lead it by 7. Once again, I see people in the chat saying that the scoreboard is delayed. Again, we know. That way nothing is spoiled in the chat. Let's get this comment out of here. Guys, no spoilers in the chat, man. Like I said, man, we either have the scoreboard ahead or behind, so... Pacers lead at 24-17. Like I said, man, there's nothing I could do about it. Been trying to come up with a solution, but unfortunately, the timing of the delay on the stream, there's not much I could do about it. There's Jared McCain going to drive, steps back. McCain drills it. Jared McCain's cooking, man. Jared McCain is cooking. Here is Obi Toppin at the wing. Going to hand it off. Siakam up to Halliburton. Drummond in for the first time for Embiid. Halliburton for 3. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, man? Halliburton's got 12 points. 12. Maxey down the lane. Up and in. Tyrese comes back with a bang. Looking like the flash out here. Halliburton again for 3. That one's short. Here come the 76ers, 27-21. McCain driving with the left. Now he gets plucked by McConnell. It's tough guarding, man. Tough matchup. Here's TJ McConnell against McCain. Going to bounce it into Siakam. Turns to his left, goes up, and he was fouled. Pascal Siakam going to the line for 2. Guys, we got 425 people in the chat. We need 11 more likes to get to 200. Can we do that? Can we do that? Can we get to 200 likes, guys? Thank y'all for being here, man. #1 show for the fans, by the fans. Pre-game, live game, and post-game coverage every single game right here on the channel. Siakam, first one at the line is going to be good. Once again, if you guys are new to this channel and you're not aware, you know, we have a scoreboard that's kind of behind, but it's better than the one that's ahead. That way we don't spoil it. And, you know, just sync us up with your TV or wherever you're watching, if that's the case. Siakam going to miss the second free throw. Sixers fighting for it, and they pick it up. Who did the Pacers just bring in? Council drives all the way, and he's fouled, going 1,000,000 miles per hour to the basket. Council, man, this guy is electric. So the guy that just came in for Indiana was Johnny Furphy. He was, I believe, a first-round pick, maybe a second-round pick. He's 20 years old. Also, Jarris Walker, who was a first-round pick last year for the Pacers, is in. Let's see, what draft pick was Johnny Furphy? Was he a first or second? First one going to be missed by Council. He was the 35th overall pick, so he's just early second round this year. I think Jarris Walker was, what, the 7th pick last year? He was the 8th overall pick, so I was one off. One off last year. Let's go, y'all. Get those likes up. Did we hit 200? Did we hit 200? Looks like we got it, man. Looks like we got it. I think. Maybe we need one more, though. Maybe we need one more. Drummond at the line. First one is good on the subsequent foul on the rebound. Yeah, man, we got 200. We got 200. All right, if you guys are new, man, every 100 likes, we hit the horn and we wake up the neighbors. Our neighbors are peacefully sleeping. They hate us, and we like to piss them off even more. 200 likes. Let's go. Drop those yes, sirs, man. Yes, sir. McConnell goes flying down the floor and can't get the little floater. Here come the Sixers. Maxey driving downhill. Maxey steps back for 2. It's short. Tapped out by Indiana, staying with the Sixers. Let's go. We need everybody in the chat, man. Drop a yes, sir. Let's go. Run it back. Woo! Yes, sir. Wake 'em up. Wake 'em up. Piss them off. Let's go. That's what we do, man. That's what we do, man. Maxey against McConnell. Kicks it up top. Here's Jared McCain. 3, 2, 1. McCain, the pull-up. Missed it. Drummond couldn't pull it in, and here come the Indiana Pacers. TJ McConnell guarded by KJ Martin. 17 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 1 second separating game and shot clock. 28-22. Here's McConnell going to find Siakam. Siakam against KJ Martin. He drives, goes up, and fouled. Got it to fall as well. What a shot. Leaning off balance by Siakam. And it's going to be an and one opportunity. I don't know, man. I'm not seeing enough yes, sirs in the chat. Should we just never hit the horn again? What do you guys think? Yes or no? Should we just not hit the horn ever again? There's probably some new people in here like, what the heck is this guy talking about? Got to be an OG of the show, man. Got to be an OG of the show. There's Jared McCain. Comes around a double. McCain plucked 1 second. McConnell for 3. Couldn't get it. So that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Sixers down 31-22. See what I mean? The ESPN scoreboard already had it, so we don't want to spoil that. But anyway, not the best first quarter defensively, that is for sure. Sixers down 31-22. Definitely a lot of holes on the defensive side. Halliburton went nuts after we said he's been on a bad streak lately, but good thing about it is it's only one quarter. All right, man. It is time for Sixers trivia. At the end of every first quarter, going into the second, we have Sixers second quarter trivia. If you get it correct, you're going to hear this sound. I know we've been off for a couple days, but our winner from last show was Joe Clayton. Joe Clayton, if you are in the chat, stand up or forever hold your peace. First person to get 5 trivia wins in a row. If somebody can get the 5 in a row, they will get a special prize this season. All right, man. The Sixers trivia question of the day. We went with a fairly light one today. How many championships have the 76ers won in team history? Drop your predictions in the chat right now. How many championships have the 76ers won in team history? And by the way, that does include their entire history, even if they were under a different name. In Sixers history, right? The Sixers team. How many championships have they won in team history? Drop those guesses in the chat. Welcome into the Sixers Game Day live show. We do this every single game. Pre-game, live game, and post-game. We got you covered. I want to see all you guys getting active in the comments, man. A lot of people chime in during the trivia. Feel free to get active during the game, man. All right, this was a pretty easy one. Let's see who got it correct first. Looks like we had about 5 people guess near at the same time, but the correct answer is 3. 3. And it was Philly Sports Dylan with the correct answer first. Philly Sports Dylan guessed 3, and he was first. Sixers won it in 1955, 1967, and 1983. Thank you all for playing Sixers trivia. Congratulations to Philly Sports Dylan. Obi Toppin fouled to begin the second quarter. Pacers had 11 assists on 11 made field goals in the first quarter. Sixer Sam was a close second. Who else was in there? Sixer Alex, Justin Fowler, Philly for life. You guys were very close, man. You guys were very close. Toppin going to knock down the first free throw. Hold up. Let me mark down Philly Sports Dylan so I don't forget. And the second one going to be good by Obi Toppin. So it is 2 for 2 at the line. Here is KJ Martin. And he's going to get plucked out of bounds. Going to stay with the Sixers, though. They're down by 11. They got to wake up now. They have to wake up now. Edward says we have about 6 championships. Well, Edward, I must have been sleeping or something because must have missed 3 of them. Ricky Council drives in, goes up, and got it to fall. Ricky Council with a little bit of life. Man, Joel Embiid was 1 for 5. Paul George only took 2 shots. Maxey only took 2 in the first quarter. There goes McConnell flying down the lane. So far, the Sixers have just been outmanned in a lot of ways. And another steal by the Sixers. This is not pretty. McConnell, Toppin, slams it down. The net is stuck on top. Bro. Sixers are getting waxed right now. There's KJ Martin in the corner for 3. Cha-ching. Much needed. Much needed. So it's back to a 10-point game. Here's Johnny Furphy in the corner. He airballs a 3. Airballed it. The rook out of Kansas. Here's KJ going to find Maxey. Maxey in the corner. Maxey almost lost control of it. He's got to be better, man. Nice cut by KJ, but the ball went out of bounds. Yeah, I don't know what it is with Maxey, man. I don't know what it is with Maxey. Come on, man. Here's a 3 ball from top, and he's going to miss that one. Oh, my gosh. Maxey almost tapped it back in. Maxey almost put it back in the basket by accident. Here's Tyrese driving downhill, goes all the way, and he missed the layup, but he was fouled. Maxey going to the line for 2. We got 470 in the chat. Do me a favor, y'all. Hit that thumbs up button if you're in here rocking with us. And subscribe to the channel. Hit that sub button. We're at 4,507. Can we get to 41K tonight? Let's do it, man. I don't know what's going on with Tyrese, man. What's up with Maxey, man? First one good at the line for Tyrese. Bad effort so far from this team. Two for 2 at the line, by the way. Can we get to, let's see. How many likes we got? 226. Maxey to KJ. KJ to drive, and KJ gets it to fall, and all of a sudden it's a 7-0 run for the Sixers. Let's go, man. Timeout on the floor by Rick Carlisle. Doesn't like what he's seeing, and the Sixers are building up some momentum. Come on. Come on, man. How are we feeling, Sixer Nation? How are we feeling? Matter of fact, you know what? Drop some blue and red in the chat, man. Drop some blue and red in the chat. I need to see a vibe check here. Let's see how many Sixer fans we got in the chat, man. Drop some blue and red in the chat so we can shout you out. Let's see who we have up in the building tonight. Where's everybody at, man? KJ Martin leading the team in offense, by the way. KJ's been great. KJ Martin's been playing really well, man. There we go, man. Now the chat's waking up a little bit. Now the chat's waking up. Now we got to get these likes up, though, man. 470 people in here. Who we have up in here, man? Sixer Sam, Sean J, Lexi, Marsha McCollum. What's good? Philly for life. Ryan Rowe, Rachel Tice, John Camisa, Nick Martin. Let's go, man. Houston Astros talk. What's up? Ruben, what's up? Busy B in the chat. Sean J says, we are not trading KJ, bro. I don't care. I don't know about that. I don't know if we should overrate him, but he's playing really good lately, man. KJ's playing good. He is, for sure. Playing really good. We need to see Joel and Tyrese and PG really get into a flow, man. We need to see them get into a flow. We got Crowley in the chat. Real Scott, what's up? SK, what's up? Andrew says, it's early. Would you still trade KJ? Yeah, I don't think KJ's untouchable, man. I don't think he's untouchable. I think he's playing himself into perfect value for a potential trade. Andre Jackson, what's up, man? Here's Siakam going to find Obi Toppin. And Maxey trying to steal it away. Siakam gets it back. McConnell down low. McConnell spins, puts it up again. Got it and won. Bro, TJ McConnell will continue to prove to be a valuable piece, man. I've said it every single year. I was proven right last year in the playoffs, and I'll just continue to be proven right again, man. McConnell is just an incredible player. From what that guy came into the league with, pretty much no bag at all to like turn into a long-term role player. Here's Ricky Council drives, puts English on the basketball, and somehow gets it to drop. What a play by Ricky Council. I just don't get why Ricky didn't even play the last couple of games. And now he's playing all these minutes. TJ again from the mid-range. Can't get it to fall. Ball goes out of bounds. Staying with Indiana. 14 on the shot clock. I just love TJ's effort, man. Like, he plays within his strengths, you know? Doesn't have the best tools. He doesn't have the, you know, the height, the speed, whatever, but he knows how to play the game, man. Probably because his dad was a coach. 3-ball from Indiana. Gets it to drop again. That was Jarris Walker. Man, Sixers have to defend the 3. Defense has been nowhere to be found. They already have 43 points. Here's Maxey back to McCain. McCain in the game. Going to find Maxey. Maxey McCain, KJ Martin, Kelly Oubre, and Andre Drummond. Excuse me, Ricky Council, Martin and Drummond. Council drives again. That one's a wild miss. Here come the Pacers. Siakam down the court. Drives, kicks. Jarris Walker from the wing. Missed it that time, and the Pacers track it down. Come on, Drum. Bro, McConnell is everywhere. Post pass stolen away. Here come the Sixers. Maxey all the way. Got it to fall. And one. And one. Yes, and one. Sir. Drop the ones in the chat, man. Drop the ones in the chat. I want to see some ones in the chat, man. Let's go. Ones in the chat. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we want to see, Tyrese. That's a big play right there. That's a big play right there. 470 people in the chat. Welcome on in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for being here. Maxey going to knock it down at the line. 3-point play. Cha-ching. Here are the Pacers. Turner up top. Going to find Benedict Mathurin. Mathurin gets the switch on Embiid. Exactly what he wants. Thinking 3. Going to find Halliburton. Council got lost in the sauce. And Halliburton misses a wide open 3. 7-point game. Here's Jared McCain. McCain going to find Joel Embiid. Joel in the post. He turns, spins. Embiid goes up. Got it with the circus shot. What a shot by Embiid. He's grimacing a little bit. Hopefully his knee's okay. 5-point game. Here's Halliburton. Halliburton driving against Council. Kicks to the corner. Pump fake on the 3. Behind the back pass. It's stolen away. Here come the Sixers. Maxey up the floor. Oubre all the way. Can't get it to fall. Why do I keep saying Oubre? It's Ricky Council. Where is Oubre? Here's Benedict Mathurin. Going to kick it up top. Jarris Walker finds Andrew Nemhard. Drives baseline. Goes up. And he was fouled on the floor. It's going to be on Jared McCain. All right, man. Where are you guys tuning in from tonight? Where is everybody tuning in from in the chat? Drop your states, your cities, your locations, your towns. Let's shout some of the people out in the chat. Welcome into the Sixers Game Day Live Show. 488 in the building. Guys, do me a favor. Hit that thumbs up button, man. We are halfway to 300 likes. Help us push this stream around to more viewers like yourselves. Halliburton drives into the lane, goes up, smacked in the face, no whistle, and he misses the shot. Here come the 76ers. Maxey coming down the other end. Maxey stops on a dime, steps back, finds Embiid. Embiid turns, driving all the way, and he was shoved into the crowd. Embiid is yelling out some profanities, probably wanted the bucket. Just missed it, but Embiid going to the line for two. Let's see, we got Jersey in the building tonight. North Philly in the house. Houston, Syracuse. We have South Jersey, California, Richmond, VA. South Jersey in the house. We got Honolulu in here. Philly, Nevada, Cali, Sicklerville, NJ in the building. North Philly, Columbus, Georgia. What's good, man? What's good, man? Valencia says, just sub to the channel. Thank you, man. Welcome to the family. Siberia, Indy. We got some Indiana Pacer fans in here. AG says we got over 480 in the chat. Let's go, man. Guys, I need y'all to get these likes up. Go down below. Hit the thumbs up. Let's push this stream out to a bunch of fans. Here comes Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson. No Kyle Lowry tonight. Kyle Lowry out with back spasms. No Caleb Martin tonight. Embiid gonna knock down at the line. Let's go. 43-40. Ball kicked off of the leg of Obi Toppin. Let's go, man. Let's go. Here's Reggie Jackson. Jackson going to find Paul George. Paul George pulls up the deep two, and that one is short. Tough first half for PG. Obi Toppin, one bouncer into Turner. Spins, goes up. Nice block by PG. Good help defense. Good help. Let's go, man. Damn, nobody wants to like the show, huh? Come on, y'all. Ethan says, been a member, like the content, keep it up, from a Bucks fan. What's up, Ethan? Let's go, man. Like the show right now so we can wake up these damn neighbors. Toppin driving baseline, goes in and slams it down. It's 45-40. 5:35 to go here in the second. Jackson at the top. Driving, finds Embiid. Let's go. You got to get your positioning down there, man. Reggie Jackson for three. What is this offense? What is this offense, man? Halliburton crossing, drives, finds Turner. Back to Halliburton. Halliburton driving downhill, lays it up and in. Dude, can the Sixers go back to running sets again? Like, why are they just playing iso ball here? Jared McCain going to find Joel Embiid. Embiid spins, drives all the way, goes up, missed it. Embiid gets it back, and he was fouled. Joel Embiid going to the line for two. Man. Sixers Sam says we should have 500 likes. That's a fact. That's a fact. All right, we're getting there now. We're getting there now. We got 25 more. Let's get up to that big 300. We got Philly in the chat today. Yeah, we got to add some more mods soon. Let's see, man. AG says, hit the like for the man on the mic. Come on, Joe. And the second one going to be good, 47-41. It's 1 for 2 at the line for Joel Embiid. Halliburton going to find Obi Toppin. Here's Hallie against Oubre, finally back in the game. Swings it up top. Mathurin steps into a three, and that one is good. Joel going to pull it up mid-range. Bang. Joel Embiid starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm. That's what we need now. Embiid's got 10 points. 4:10 to play here in the second quarter. A lot of offense, not a lot of defense in this game. Here's Siakam, spins, puts it up. That one short, rebounded by Embiid. Can Joel get cooking again? Here's Joel Embiid starting to get aggressive, and he lost it. Right in the traffic, picked up by Indiana. Halliburton down the lane, and Siakam goes right in. Sixers down by 9. Can't really close the gap. 3.5 to play here in the first half. Maxey going to find Reggie Jackson. Back to Maxey. 5 on the shot clock. 4, 3, 2. Maxey off the bank. Missed it. Here come the Pacers. Halliburton finds Toppin, crashing the lane, and he throws one down. The hammer by Obi Toppin. This guy is not afraid to throw one down. It's 54-43. So it's an 11-point game. Pacers in command. Oh, man. We got 500 people in the chat. Let's go, man. Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome into the chat. We do this every single game. It's the Sixers Game Day Live, presented by Kook Burger and Bar, powered by BetUS. We give you the pregame, live game, and postgame coverage. Sixers defense nowhere to be found in this game. They've given up 54 points. And we still have a couple minutes left here in the first half. Couple things that are frustrating me about this game is, number one, the Sixers keep employing this defense where they try to trap the ball handler and then they leave a guy open on the weak side, wide open. Then the other thing that's kind of annoying is they don't have any rhythm offensively. In that Chicago Bulls game, they were constantly running the downhill action with Embiid and Maxey, and I feel like I've only seen that a couple times. Like, why not do the plays that usually succeed, that are pretty much unstoppable, especially with Turner on the bench? Like, why are you not attacking his defense, man? So that's where I'm at, honestly. That's where I'm at. Yo, we're almost at 300 likes now, man. We need 15 more. 15 more! Till we wake them up. They're going to be pissed off if we wake them up, man. They are going to be pissed off if we wake them up. Just saying. What are you guys seeing in this game so far, man? What's the one adjustment you want to see? Paul George is 1 for 3. Joel Embiid's 3 for 8. Both a -11. Maxey's 2 for 4. Jared McCain is 2 for 4. How come everybody's 2 for 4, man? Maxey, Oubre, McCain, Council, they're all 2 for 4. Sixers are shooting 50% from 3. They've only taken 8 attempts. How do you only take 8 3-point attempts? How do you only take 8 3-point attempts? All right, man. Couple minutes to go here in the first half. We know it's probably going to be a cardiac game tonight. They want to get our blood pressure up. And another steal from the Pacers. Maxey throws it away. Siakam goes the length and throws it down. Maxey does not look comfortable tonight. Maxey does not have a lot of confidence right now. Had a triple-double last game, his first career. Joel finds Yabusele, and he walked. I feel like Yabusele hasn't even been in his game in a minute. I feel like Nurse is like getting these dudes out of rhythm. I feel like I saw Kelly Oubre for like 4 minutes, then he was gone for 10. Yabusele was in, then he was gone for 10 minutes. What's going on here, man? Halliburton to the opposite corner. Mathurin guarded by Paul George. Paul George playing some great defense right in the face of Mathurin. Mathurin going to drive, tried to throw it down, and there was nobody in sight. It was a wild, errant pass. Dude, PG has been good on defense, man, all season. Been playing some good defense. 5 more likes, man. Let's go. You guys are crushing it right now. Who's going to get us the 300? Let's go.
Yes,
Woo!
sir.
These Sixer fans in this stadium had to stand up, man. They look like they're sleeping. Joel, Maxey for 3. Bang. Let's go, Tyrese. I just got to talk down on these boys, man. Anytime I talk down on somebody, they just hit a big shot. Now, can we get a stop? Halliburton spins, puts up a 2. Guess not. You know what I'm saying, though, man? Like, the Sixers, this is what I said when I said play around Maxey and McCain. Like, Sixers are playing way too slow right now. Yabusele at 3, that bounces out. Sixers are playing way too slow right now. Here's a 3 on the other end from Indiana. That one's going to bounce off the front rim, backboard, and off the front rim again. Here's Paul George down in the paint. Embiid goes up, turns, spins, high arcing lay. What a shot. Nembhard, Halliburton for 3. Bro, can you guard him? I think I'm going to lose my mind, bro. I actually might lose it. Are you going to guard Tyrese Halliburton or not? Another steal by the Pacers. This time it's Halliburton. 1 man extra down the floor. Siakam dumps it. Mathurin, Siakam. Mathurin up top. Toppin, Halliburton from deep. Missed it that time. How many does he even have? He's got 19 points, averaging 17 on the season. Maxey the layup. It goes. Yo, Maxey, you got to stop whining for calls, man. I'm sorry. You got to stop whining. Pacers up by 11, 61-50. 5 seconds separating game and shot clock. Here's Halliburton. He's going to drive. Goes in. Mathurin tries to tap it back in. Joel is down. Joel just got hit on the rebound. Timeout Sixers. Joel Embiid is down after getting hit right in the face by Benedict Mathurin. He ran right in and elbowed him in the face. And Joel is down. So obviously we hope Joel's okay, man. I think he'll be fine. We got 555 people in here. 300 likes. 300 likes. We'll drop the air horn in a second. We will wake up the neighbors. You guys are crushing it tonight. Thank you for being here. Well, I got to ask the question, man. Is anybody, Nurse, Bobby Jackson, is anybody going to tell someone to guard Tyrese Halliburton? Tyrese Halliburton has 19 points right now. He is averaging 17 per game. Why is nobody guarding this man beyond the arc? I don't understand it. You're letting him shoot wide open. He's on fire. Can somebody please guard Tyrese Halliburton? It's driving me insane. It is driving me nuts. Come on, bro. Anyway, man, we got 300 likes in the chat. Do me a favor, y'all. Drop those yes, sirs. I want to see everybody drop the word yes, sir in the chat. Let's go. Come on. Yes, sir. Guard Halliburton. Feed Jared McCain and the guards. Play defense. Driving me nuts, Sixers. Yes, sir, in the chat. Wake up the neighbors. Piss them off. Here's Maxey. Pulls up a tough shot to end the half, and it is no good. Jeez, man. Sixers got to pick up the pace in the second half. Sixers have to pick up the pace in the second half. All right, man. A lot to talk about, a lot to break down here on the halftime portion of the show. Welcome in Sixer Game Day Live, presented by Kook Burger and Bar. As always, we're powered by BetUS. Ladies and gentlemen, I need to know. I need to know from you guys right now in the chat. Drop one word to describe this game. I got some things to say about this team so far, man. Obviously not the way we expected it to go in the first half, but really, I mean, one adjustment can win this game. One adjustment can win this game. Ladies and gentlemen, drop one word in the chat. Let's get those vocab wizards out here, man. Drop one word in the chat to describe this game so far. Drop one word in the chat to describe this game so far. I'm going to give you my word. I'm going to read out some of the best that I find in the chat. Let's hear those vocab wizards out. If you guys are tapping in, like the show, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for being here. One word in the chat to describe this game so far. I'm going to give you my word, but I got to let you guys know about Kook Burger and Bar. Ladies and gentlemen, Philly's best kept secret is no longer a secret. At Kook Burger and Bar, they are serious about fun food with over 150,000 burgers sold at their location and 45,000 Shoobie Shakes sold. They are the go-to spot for game days and winding down after work. Think about going to the Sixers game and getting so frustrated that you go to Kook Burger and Bar and you just down one of these tasty ass milkshakes, man. I mean, it is the best. Tons of customization options. You can make your own. I mean, look at that thing, man. They're not just a burger joint. They will make you one of the signature Shoobie Shakes. Tons of great appetizers, a lot of great vibes and cold drinks all night long. Best part is you can hang out at the Kook Beach where you can go play some games, watch other games on the big screens, meet some people, and most importantly, it's experience the great vibes of the city right over on 21st and Market Street. Check them out. Follow them on Instagram at Kook Burger Bar, Kook Burger and Bar, where they are serious about fun food. My one word is not going to be cooking. I'll tell you that. My word is not going to be cooking, even though I would like one of these damn milkshakes. It looks really good right now. Got to get it off the screen. Tell you what, though, man. My one word tonight is not cooking. My one word is Halliburton. No, I'm just kidding. My word tonight is defenseless. Defenseless is my word. Not defenseless in like, hey, I'm getting beat up, I can't do anything. Defenseless in that they're literally not playing defense. And I need answers. I need to know why they are not playing defense. Sixers came out in this game. They had 3 really solid minutes. They were on a 9-2 run to begin. Then the Pacers go on an 11-0 run. And this team just had 3 days off. Am I right? They just had 3 days off. Actually, no, they have 4 days off. They have 4 days off. So you got 4 days of rest. You come out here looking like you're tanked. What's going on, man? Leaving shooters wide open. Luckily, the Pacers aren't hitting that many. They're only 9 for 24, but Tyrese Halliburton is going nuts. He's got 19 points in the first half, which is more than his season average so far of 17.4. Crazy, man. Defenseless is the word of the night. What are your guys' one words to describe this first half presented by Kook Burger and Bar? Let's see. I see lethargic, selfish, confusing, down low, adjusting. Mr. Glass, erratic, says Busy Bee. That's a good word. Unacceptable, says Scott. Snowman says heartbreaking. Andrew says sluggish. Jim says frustrating. Ralph's is predictable. Busy Bee says turnovers. What else we got? A lot of good words in the chat. Pete says sloppy. Go Pack says isolation ball. That's another thing, man. We'll talk about the offense. We'll talk about the offense here in a second, but man, let's go. Defense has been unacceptable. Unacceptable. Scott says remedial. What else? Cool J says turnovers. Sean says terrible. Kevin says despicable. Brian Pumper, $5 super chat says Maxey has been horrific this season. Guy got paid and stopped giving AF. Sounds like Jalen Hurts. Oh! Appreciate the super chat, man. Guys can always drop a super chat or become a member if you want to support me and the channel. But Brian Pumper says Maxey's got to step it up. And you know what, man? I agree. As much as I love Tyrese Maxey, much as I appreciate this guy, he's got 12 points in the first half. They all pretty much came in the last couple minutes. And you know what I think it is, Brian? It goes back to the offensive identity. And when Joel Embiid was out, I think the Sixers started to find that, you know, that new era kind of flow of the game, you know? Like there's a big debate. Can you run a championship team's offense through the center all the time? And I don't think the answer is yes anymore. So when I said build around Maxey McCain, I'm not saying you got to can Joel and can PG and Oubre and all these guys, but you got to play through your guards, man. You're coming down the floor every single time, and you're playing 2 miles per hour. You come down the floor, dribble. Don't lug it into Joel. Dribble. Everybody standing around. Dribble. Joel passes it out. Dribble. Like, no. When Joel was out, it was Maxey and McCain flying down the floor. It was Jared McCain creating. I don't understand why Jared McCain does not get an opportunity to create in his offense anymore. Can somebody explain that to me? So Jared McCain comes off the bench now. Nick Nurse said that he doesn't know what Jared's role will be. And Jared McCain went from looking like an absolute superstar, and now the guy barely gets a chance to create off the dribble because Embiid's in the paint and Drummond's in the paint. I need Jared McCain to get the ball in open space because he is one of the only guys that can create right now off the dribble and get a bucket. And in addition to that, Paul George, how do you only have 3 shot attempts in this game? How do you only have 3 shots, PG? PG, you were cooking last game. Damn, man. PG's been good defensively. He's got a steal and 2 blocks. Joel has, I can't tell if Joel is healthy or if he's just not, able to run. I don't know, man. I just feel like that's my other word of the half. If I could give a second one, is slow. The Sixers are playing slow. How are you not ready? Like, how do you not have all the energy in the world to play this game tonight? You've had 4 days of rest. So that's my thought, man. Maxey doesn't seem confident with the ball in his hands. PG just, I guess, doesn't want it tonight. Joel's trying, but he's just, like, we're playing at such a slow, old man pace. As soon as Ricky Council came in the game, for example, right? Ricky Council, who hasn't really played the last couple of games, he's got 10 minutes logged in the first half. That's another thing. I don't like the inconsistency of the lineups. I feel like one night it's this guy 1 million minutes, and then the next night this guy doesn't play. But anyway, Ricky Council comes in, and that dude's absolutely flying down the lane. That's what I like to see. KJ Martin at 7 points. Then he disappeared after the first 5 minutes. I don't know, man. They got to figure this out, and I think they need to play at a quicker pace. Do you guys agree or disagree? Agree or disagree? Brian says playing slow, RB. They are slow. Yeah, but when Joel was out, they were playing pretty damn fast. They were playing pretty fast without a big man just logging in the center. Just saying. Sean says a B can't run. It slows everybody else up. I agree. They can't get out in transition. It's just slow. They play very slow. That's my thought. And for a team that's been really good on the defensive end the last 5 games, you give up 61 points in the first half, and you're leaving the shooters wide open. You're leaving Tyrese Halliburton, who's 7 for 15, wide open. It's not even like you're forcing a bad shot. You're leaving them wide open. Luckily, the Pacers have missed about 8 open threes, or this game would be a bloodbath right now. So anyway, those are my thoughts, and we'll see what happens. Once again, shout out to our partner, Kook Burger and Bar. Go check them out. Get yourself a Shoobie Shake. We got a whole other half of basketball coming up. I said at the beginning, this can't be one of those games where the Sixers let us down, you know? This can't be one of those games. They need to pick it up right now. They need to come out hungry in the third quarter. They are better than this Pacers team right now. The Pacers have lost 5 out of 6. They're playing bad basketball. They need to come out here with fire. That's my thought. Brian Pumper, $5 super chat says, I'll tell you what's wrong with Maxey. He doesn't work on his floater anymore. Drew Hanlon ruined Maxey. I wouldn't say Hanlon ruined him, but I do agree with you, Brian, in that Maxey needs to get back to shooting that mid-range floater. I mean, that was money. That was a money ball. And I just feel like Maxey looks out of, like, I guess the best word is like out of sync. Like, he doesn't look like he's got that mental trigger anymore where it's like, all right, downhill, floater. Like, he doesn't know what shot to pull off in what situation, if that makes sense. Like, sometimes he's trying to squeeze it into the lane. Some points he's trying to, like, I don't know, dish it off. Like, he's got to get more comfortable with his offensive bag. So that's my thought, man. But they got to get back to guarding three-point shooters and moving the ball on offense in the second half. If they do that, they can absolutely win this game. And if not, then this is going to be a disappointing loss. So anyway, those are my thoughts. We got 450 people in the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, going to refill the water. We will be back in just a minute, and we will get ready for the second half. Do me a favor, like the show, push it around, share it. Follow us on all social media platforms. We do this every game, and we'll be live for the rest of the night and after the game as well to take your phone calls about this game. So I'm going to ask you guys right now in the chat, do you think that the Sixers are going to win this game? Let me drop a poll, and then we'll take a quick break. Do you think the Sixers are going to win this game? What is the one adjustment that you want to see in the second half? Who is going to win this game, Sixers or Pacers? Pete says, I was thinking the same thing. Where is that floater? Brian says his floater was nasty. He doesn't even shoot it anymore. Who's going to win this game, Sixers or Pacers? Drop your vote in the chat. All right, man, we will be back momentarily, and we'll read out some of your comments. All right. We are back. Welcome in. Sixers Game Day Live. We got you covered all night long. Let's go, man. All right, so bad news, ladies and gentlemen. Bad news. Joel Embiid is not in the game to start the second half. Joel Embiid is not in the game to start the second half, but Jared McCain will take his place. So Pacers had 20 assists in the first half, tying their season high for a half. Let's see if the Sixers can play a little bit quicker. They got Yabusele at the 5. So it'll be McCain, Maxey, Oubre, PG, and Yabusele. Mathurin goes right in and scores. I hope that Joel is not severely injured, man. Here's Kelly Oubre with the rock. He's going to find Paul George. Paul George working against Siakam. PG drives downhill, finds Yabusele for 3. That one off the mark. Hoping we could play a little bit quicker, but on the defensive end, it's going to be tough. Even though they didn't go, I mean, they already didn't guard many guys in the first half, and now another easy bucket for Siakam. So is Joel okay, or like, what's going on? Here's Paul George, steps back, corner 3. That one is short. Boy, oh boy. What is going on with Joel, man? Is he okay, or like... Here's Pascal Siakam. Siakam spins on McCain. Drives, lost control. McCain just accidentally, I think, elbowed him. McCain to the corner. Oubre, McCain, PG. You got to score. Maxey wide open 3. Cha-ching! Come on, man. Yo, if you guys are in the chat right now, do me a favor. Drop a fire emoji. I need to see who's in here, man. Get interactive in the comments. We are an interactive live show as Halliburton goes downhill, puts up another arcing shot, and the Pacers lead it by 14. Come on, man. Come on, man. Maxey going baseline, up and in the little float, and it's a 12-point lead for the Indiana Pacers. Here is Halliburton. Siakam down into the post. Overshot Turner, but a foul on McCain. So if you guys are just tapping back in with us, Joel Embiid out to begin the second half. McCain in his place. Guess we'll have to wait for an update on Joel, but who knows if he'll return. Wide open 3, Nembhard. Dude, what is the Sixer... Like, even though he didn't make that shot, what are we doing on defense? Paul George at the top, guarded by Siakam. Paul George driving downhill. Yabusele goes up, and he's going to be fouled by Turner. Listen, man, I don't want to overreact here. I want to wait until we get a Joel Embiid update. They're showing the replay again here, but if Joel Embiid is hurt again for a while, if Joel's like actually injured for a while, then at this point, man, I don't even know what to say anymore. I just don't even understand. I just don't even understand. If Joel Embiid is out again, if he's out again, then he's just cursed, man. He's just cursed. Free throw's good. Here's Tyrese Halliburton. Siakam. Pacers moving the ball well. Mathurin under the rim, and he's fouled. All right, guys, breaking news. Breaking news. Joel Embiid will not return to the game and will undergo further testing. So Joel Embiid is out again with injury. Joel Embiid will not return to the game tonight. Oubre for 3, missed it. I'm sorry. I can't believe this, yo. I cannot believe this, man. Toppin for the layup, missed it. Yabusele to rebound. Oubre throws down the miss by Maxey. I'm sorry, man. It's just like the life gets sucked out of you. And I know we were talking about the Sixers playing faster and this and that, but it's like, at some point, you just got to feel awful for Joel, man. There goes Mathurin right into the rim. At some point, you got to just feel awful for Joel Embiid, man. Oubre going to kick it out. Maxey from the wing. Got it. Maxey's playing more confident. Guys, drop a prayer emoji in the chat. Drop a prayer emoji in the chat for Joel Embiid, man. Toppin goes right in, lays it through. I mean, look, man, Embiid said like, he was depressed for his last injury. Like, it's getting to his head, man. And then he comes back and he's hurt again. I mean, you got to feel awful for the guy at this point. PG turns it over. Here come the Pacers, 4-on-2. Mathurin just takes it himself, missed it. Siakam taps it in. You know, it's really crazy, man. Like, nurse timeout. It's crazy. Like, I said after the last 5 games, I'm like, all right, Sixers can be back if Joel can stay healthy. Talking about the knee injury. And everybody said, oh, you know, stay on that side, blah, blah, blah. Listen, man. I mean, this guy just cannot stay healthy. He cannot stay healthy. Like, you can't even script this, man. I feel sick to my stomach for this guy, man. Now it's not even the knee. The guy gets hit in the face on a rebound? I mean, they finally started to look good, man. All right, Sal, you got to get out of here, man. Mods, I need you guys in the chat, man. Where's the mods at? We can't have people in the chat laughing about Joel Embiid getting injured, man. We can't have that. If you're going to laugh about Joel getting injured, get the hell out of here. Simple as that. Honestly, man, if you guys are in the chat laughing about an injury on a Friday night in the live stream chat, dude, you got to go do something with your life, man. Stop being a loser, all right? I mean, at this point, you got to feel bad for this guy. You cannot like his game. You cannot like the Sixers, but come on now. Come on now. I cannot believe this, man. I cannot believe this dude's injured again. I can't believe this guy is injured again, bro. Just like weak all Sixers fans wanted him to be gone, now we feel bad for him. LMAO. What are you talking about, dude? Weirdos laughing at somebody getting hurt. Exactly, man. Let's get this guy Drew out of here, man. Get him out of here, too. Weirdo. I think the funniest thing is the people that come in here and they're like, yo, how dare you criticize the team? How dare you criticize Joel Embiid for his injury history? And then you're actually happy because he comes back and the team starts playing well. And then it's like, oh, you guys, criticize Embiid. Now you want him gone. Who said we wanted him gone? We want him to get on the damn floor. We want him to get on the damn floor, bro. And he finally got on the floor, and now he's hurt again. It's like unbelievable how much this guy gets hurt, man. It's unbelievable. At this point, man, you're just losing hope in anything for him staying healthy. Jared McCain going to find Paul George. Now Drummond. Drummond goes up, and that one is stolen away. Halliburton drives down the lane. Pacers a breakaway, and Mathurin choked it. Coughed it up somehow. Didn't make it. Here come the Sixers. Maxey lays it in. Tapped around. Drummond tried to tap it. He missed. Should have been offensive interference anyway. Halliburton corner three, and that's money. Yeah, Secret, I agree, man. Again, if you're in here making fun of an injury, you're miserable, man. I'm not going to address it anymore just because it fuels the trolls more. I know Embiid's a polarizing player. He's hated a lot, but I would never personally celebrate anybody's injury. It's just a weird thing to do. Oubre going to miss a three, picked up by Indiana. Now the Sixers have to figure out how they can actually win a basketball game. Maybe get a stop on defense. Drummond. Toppin, Halliburton. Siakam goes up, lays it in. And the Pacers lead by 18. Paul George going to pull up a three. Did that go in or did Drummond tap it in? I think they called it a three-pointer. I don't know. Siakam's on the floor rolling. Kelly Oubre picks it up. Oubre fouled subsequently by Siakam. Secret Underdog the Gamer. Thank you for gifting a membership, man. Much love. Much love. MVPs for Secret. Shout out to the members, man. Yeah, we can't have these comments in here tonight, man. Can't have these comments celebrating an injury. Like I said, you don't have to like the guy, but we're not celebrating injuries. Maxey kicks it out to the oppo corner. Jared McCain drives off dribble. McCain hits the hardwood floor. Now he's grabbing the back of his head. Please get up, Jared. Now McCain hits his head, bro. Yeah, McCain might have a concussion, bro. McCain might have a concussion. He just got up. He said he wanted to walk it off, but he just hit his head hard. Oh! Let's see if they take him out or not. Yeah, they're going to take him out. Jesus, man. I can't with this team, bro. I can't, man. So now Jared McCain is out and going back to the locker room. Maxey misses the first free throw. I mean, how can it get worse? How can it get worse for this team, man? Prayer emojis in the chat for Jared McCain. AG, welcome to the Fire Take Nation. Thanks for becoming a member, man. I'm sorry, man. I mean, the life is sucked out of me right now. Joel Embiid goes down. McCain goes down. Halliburton around the screen, ball plucked away. Here comes Maxey, 3-on-3. Drummond drives, spins. Drummond goes up. Drummond fouled on the floor. Secret gifting a Philly Take membership. Thank you, man. Thank you. Drop some MVPs for Secret. Like I said, guys, if you know whether you support somebody or not, you don't want to see injuries. Jared McCain now out with an injury. Joel Embiid out with an injury. Drop some prayer emojis in the chat, man. Drop some prayer emojis in the chat. Well, before we get back to action, they just called a timeout. I got to give another shout out to BetUS, one of our great sponsors all season long. And right now you can get a 150% deposit match bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000 by going to betus.com using the code YouTube150. And the Sixers were a favorite in this game, but that's why it's always hard to judge, man. Don't bet on the Sixers now. Sixers had one good thing going for them, and the injury gods came in and said, nope, you can't have anything nice. But nonetheless, man, even though the Sixers can't stay healthy, BetUS will keep you healthy all season long with some of the best bonuses in the industry. So check them out. They got you covered all sports across the board. And use the code YouTube150. Get a 150% bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. Shout out to our great partners over at BetUS. Guys, I'm sad, man. I am. I'm frustrated. I am. Like, what do you guys want me to say? First off, we got 500 people still in here, and we got 348 likes. Get this to 500 likes, man. Get this to 500 likes. I'm sad, man. I really am. Like, we can't have anything nice, bro. The Sixers can't have anything nice. The Sixers can't have anything nice. It's unreal, man. Busy Bee says Friday the 13th is wreaking havoc. I forgot about that. Honestly. The Sixers are cursed, man. Sixers are cursed. It's unreal, man. It's like the one thing, like, they finally start playing well. Ricky Council's in, Oubre, Paul George, Maxey, and Drummond. Paul George fades away for two, missed it. Drummond can't even tap it in. Are you kidding me, Drummond? Are you kidding me, Andre? I'm telling you, man, Drummond's got these games where he looks like he can't play basketball, like he's never played it before. Halliburton, another three. I don't understand. Paul George dribbling, driving, kicks it up. Council drives into the lane, up and in. And they're going to call the late foul and one. Yes, sir. Drop the ones in the chat, man. Ones in the chat. Ones in the chat. And now they're going to challenge it, so we'll see if it is a and one or not. So if you guys are just tuning in, welcome into Philly Take with RB, where we suffer through the Sixers. Guys, hit the like button right now. Get this to 400 likes. I think it's the only thing that can save me at this point. I come into this game finally with hope. I finally come into a game with expectations after the team has been red hot and the Pacers have been ice cold. And the 76ers not only are losing, not only were they playing bad defense in the first half, not only were they struggling to find an identity, Joel Embiid gets hit on a rebound and was down, and it has not come back in the game and is out for the rest of the night. 5 minutes later, Jared McCain takes a shot on the hardwood. He is out and now going into concussion protocol to see, if he has a concussion or not. In summary, the Sixers cannot have anything nice, and it is an absolute it's a treacherous road trying to cover this team, man. It's a treacherous road, man. Like, what did we do? And then you got Drummond out here who can't even tap a basketball back into the rim. Like, the disparity from Drummond, the fact he can go from, like, looking really good to looking like he's never played before is amazing. They just called an offensive foul. So not only do they take away the defensive and one, they call it an offensive foul on Ricky Council, and it is now the Pacers' ball, and the bucket will not count. All right, good news, ladies and gentlemen. Jared McCain is back on the bench. So, all right, at least we got something. Jared McCain is back. Jared McCain is back. Also, somebody was asking about a Dembona. He's been injured for a couple games. Toppin gets it taken away by Oubre. Pacers pick it back up. And it's going to be a walk on Tyrese Halliburton. So it is a 17-point lead for the Indiana Pacers. 4 minutes to go here in the third. Busy B says we can't have anything nice. That's a fact, Busy B. Maxey step back three, missed it. Oubre tracks it down, finds Drummond, and Drummond slams it down wide open in the paint. Surprised Drummond didn't miss that. 3:40 to play here in the third. Can the Sixers battle back somehow? Mathurin going to find Halliburton, a deep three. Missed it by a mile. Picked up by the Sixers, and here comes Tyrese Maxey. Maxey with 21 on the night. Maxey going to drive to the rim, goes up, missed it, tapped in by Drummond. The way that Drummond can just go back and forth, looking like really good and then really bad, is impressive. Halliburton blows by. Oubre goes right up and in, and it is 85-70. Oubre is also a confusing player. Here's Kelly Oubre, crosses, drives. Oubre up with one hand, missed it. Council missed it, missed it, missed it. Council back again, up, missed it. Oubre lays it in. Let's go, guys. Get these likes up, man. Get us to 400 likes. Here's TJ McConnell. McConnell, Nemhard, Toppin. Wow, what a freaking cut, man. Yeah, I don't know about this. We can't play defense. We can't play defense. Here's Tyrese Maxey, drives downhill, spins. Maxey hands it off to Oubre. Oubre guarded by Nemhard now on the switch. Here's Ricky Council thinking three. Why is Ricky playing point guard in his offense? Council drives in, got it, and one. That's why. And one. Yes, woo! Sir. At least Ricky brings the fire, man. Drop some fires in the chat, man. Let's go. Let's get this chat heating up a little bit. It's been cold in here tonight, at least in this quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, Jared McCain checks back in. Jared is back. Jared McCain is back. Let's go, Jared. 12-point game. 12-point game. 3 ball from the corner. Jarris Walker missed it. Picked up by KJ Martin. Let's go on a run. Here come the 76ers. McCain dribbling, driving, takes it back. Let's go, Jared. No concussion. Driving against McConnell. Goes in, up. Where's the foul, man? Bro, how's that not a foul? Halliburton for 3. Missed it. Drummond the rebound. So it is McCain, Oubre, KJ Martin, Ricky Council, and Andre Drummond. Oubre, the floater. Got it to fall. Big time bucket. It's a 10-point game. Halliburton at the wing. He's going to pull up a contested 3. Missed it again. Pacers getting out of control. Let's go. Ricky behind the back. Drives all the way. Fouled en route to the basket. Come on, man. Yes, sir. Woo! Yo, we might be back, ladies and gentlemen. 30 more likes. Get us to 400, man. Let's push this content out to new viewers. Let's get people back in the chat. We back. Come on, man. Let's win this game. It's not over yet. First one good at the line for Ricky Council. Here comes Johnny Furphy back in the game. Come on. I need y'all to get active in the chat. Where's my channel members at, man? Drop those McCain emojis. He's back. He is back. 2 for 2 at the line. It is an 8-point ball game. Come on. Come on, man. Keep fighting. 58 seconds to go here in the third quarter. TJ McConnell at the top. Here's Siakam. Siakam fade away too. He missed it by a million. Here come the Sixers. Oubre. Driving, lays it up. Drummond the putback slammer jammer. Oh. Oh. Andre Drummond. Sixers on a 9-0 run. TJ the spin. The drive. Kicks it. Furphy a 3. Got it. What a shot. Come on, man. Come on. Let's go. Keep smashing that thumbs up button, man. 10 seconds to play here in the third. Time for one more. Why is Oubre handling the rock? Drives, spins. Oubre! Kelly! 7-point game. McConnell at the buzzer. Will not count. It is a 7-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Somehow the Sixers have came all the way back. Oh my gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a 7-point game. I don't know what this game is. I don't know how we got here. I don't know where we are, but it is a 7-point ball game. Ladies and gentlemen, you know the drill. Fourth quarter fires in the chat. We're going to the fourth. I don't want to see any comments. I need to see the chat get cooking. The difference between this team and the beginning of the year Sixers is that the beginning of the year Sixers would have gave up already. Sixers just went on a monster run. I don't know what it was to end the quarter, but now it's a 7-point game. It is a 7-point game. We have to get this chat cooking right now. Just like that, we got to let you know one more time about Kook Burger and Bar. Get the chat cooking right now. We got to cook like Kook Burger and Bar because the fourth quarter is coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to check out Kook Burger and Bar, man. Sixers win this game somehow. We're all going to Kook Burger and Bar. We're getting one of those delicious made-to-order fresh Kook burgers, and we're getting a signature Shoobie Shake, man. Best milkshake you'll ever try in your entire life. Go check it out. Create your own. Get some good food. Experience the vibes of the city. Let's go hang out at the Kook Beach, man. Yo, if they do this, if they come back and win this, despite the adversity, this would be a crazy win. I don't know if they could pull it off. But what I do know is that you guys need to check out Kook Burger and Bar, 21st and Market Street in Center City, Philly, open 7 days a week. Check them out on Instagram if you want, at Kook Burger Bar, to get an idea of what they're putting out there. Kook Burger and Bar, where they're serious about fun food, are a great sponsor of the Game Day live show. Yo, if we win this game, Iridescent says, yo, hold up, the shakes look crazy. Yo, they are fire. You know what? Drop a burger emoji in the chat. Drop a burger in the chat, man. I'm hungry now. I'm hungry. Let's go. Let's go, man. I might have to go to Kook Burger, man. Get me a Shoobie Shake. Let's go, man. One more quarter. No Joel Embiid. He's out after getting hit at the end of the second quarter in the face. Drummond has been on a run here in the last couple minutes. Jared McCain is back after an injury scare. Paul George drives, head down to the basket. Got it with the floater. And it is a 5-point game. We're going to put the other scoreboard on so we don't have any spoilers. See if we can get that refreshed. Hold up now. All right, that one's kind of behind. So we'll leave the other one on for now. McConnell drives to the rim, tried to lay it high off the glass, couldn't do it. Old George up at the top, guarded by Siakam. He comes around, gets the switch against Furphy, steps back. McCain from deep. Missed it. Drummond, what are you doing? Drummond tried to tap it in midair. Here's Jarris Walker down to the post. Yo, Drummond is like, I just don't know how to feel about Andre Drummond, man. I don't know how to feel about Andre Drummond, if I'm being honest. Drummond makes really good plays, and then he makes the stupidest plays. Guys, we need 20 more likes, man. Get us to 400 right now. Let's go. TJ McConnell at the top. 1 minute into the fourth. He drives quick downhill. Ricky Council pokes it away. Give Ricky more minutes. Give Ricky more minutes, man. Give him more minutes. I'm sorry. Give him more minutes. There's TJ McConnell working against KJ Martin. The little quick stutter goes up. What a shot by TJ. All right, man. PG going to drive past the defense. Turns, kicks it back. KJ drives with the left hand. Here's Jared McCain. 3 on the shot clock. McCain, the cross, the drive. He's poked and fouled. Fouled by Jarris Walker. All right, do you guys think they're going to win this? Yes or no? Yes or no right now in the chat. I need to see who's up in here, man. Yes or no? Are the Sixers going to win this game? Yes or no? Let's go, man. We need to see y'all get active. I want to see those member emojis in the chat. Here's Paul George crossing, steps back. PG left to right through the legs. He's going to drive, step back. PG for 2. Got it! Big time shot out of Paul George.
He's on fire.
Woo! Let's go, baby. Come on. 5-point game. Here's McConnell. Finds a cutting Siakam. He hit the rim, but he was fouled. Fouled en route to the basket. Nick Nurse cannot believe it. Jaw dropping. Oh, man. Might challenge that one. Might have to challenge that one. Hold up now. First one good at the line for Siakam. All right, let's go, chat. Let's go, chat. Come on, 10 more likes. Get us to 400. I want to wake up the neighbors. Let's piss them off. They're like, how did we come back? How did we come back? Second free throw missed. He missed them. He missed it. Council down the lane, fouled. Come on, Ricky. Ricky.
He's on fire.
Ricky. Dude, I love Ricky Council, man. I'm sorry. Somebody's got to say it. 10 points, 8 rebounds. Yo, this guy wants it, bro. He's the, like, when you have a team full of old, slow players and then you just inject Ricky Council into our veins, the guy goes flying down the floor at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Come on, Ricky. Come on, man. Yo, if they win this game, man, we are so back. Ricky going to miss the second free throw, but KJ gets the rebound. KJ goes up. He missed it. Come on, man. Put Yabusele back in or something. I mean, you can't miss that. McConnell out to Obi Toppin for 3. Cha-ching. Are you kidding me, KJ? Come on, man. Come on, KJ. $9:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. We've had a great crowd in here tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. 500 plus in the chat still. Maxey drives downhill, goes up, and fouled en route to the basket. Tyrese Maxey going to the stripe for 2. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Sixers Game Day Live Show, the #1 show for Sixer fans. You can tune in every game for free. Every game for free right here for pregame, live game, and postgame coverage right here on the channel. So do not miss your opportunity to tap in. Maxey going to miss the first free throw. Ladies and gentlemen, don't miss the opportunity to tap in with us and enjoy every single game. We give you the coverage right up to date as it happens. You guys are amazing. Let's go. I need to see more comments in the chat. I need to see you guys getting amped up. Let's win this game. 1 for 2 at the line. It's a 7-point ball game. Can the Sixers somehow find a way without Joel Embiid to get this done? Toppin turns, arcs it, puts it up. He's fouled again. Foul, 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 foul. Drummond picks up the foul. McCain actually has 4 fouls. Come on, man. Come on. You guys are incredible, man. Even if you're not a Sixers fan, we welcome you. Thank you for hanging out with us. Just a good place to watch ball and hang with the community. First one good at the line for Obi Toppin. Yo, we need one more like. One more. Who's going to get us there? Let's go. GS says Martin has to kick that out. Yeah, that was a bad play by KJ, man. It was a bad play. Second free throw is good. 2 for 2 at the line. We also drop videos almost every day, so be sure to check in on those. 9-point game now. 9 minutes to play. Got to make up 1 point per minute. Here's Paul George. Drives downhill. Kicks it out. Ricky, wide open. Oh, he thought about it. Ricky drives in. Euros, and then he's plucked. Rookie move by Ricky Council. Got to let that one fly. Come on. There's TJ McConnell. He's going to drive. McConnell takes Ricky out to the corner. Now finds Nemhard. Nemhard, 10 on the shot clock. Nemhard do a cutting turner. He lost control of it. Lost it. Butterfingers. Going the other way. Sixers ball. Come on. Get us one here, man. Get us one. Get us one, man. Here's Paul George. Going to cross over. Step back. PG. Bang. Bang.
He's on fire.
Come on, PG. Take us home, man. Now we need a stop. We need some defense. McConnell, the mid-range. Drummond. Drummond. Put a hand up. Come on, Drum. PG at the top. He's guarded by Benedict Mathurin. It's ISO. ISO PG. They kick it out. Zone defense from the Pacers. Ricky, a three. Missed it. Not a good look. Not a good look. And now Mathurin's going to turn it over yet again. And, yo, where's Maxey at, bro? Where's he at? Council going to go back to the bench now. Now they're going to bring Ricky Council out. Why? He's been playing all right. We got 400 likes, baby. Drop those yes sirs in the chat. Maxey and Oubre back in for the final home stretch. Drop the yes sirs. Let's rake them up.
Yes,
Woo!
sir.
Come on, Sixers. Oubre around the screen. Finds Paul George. Maxey thinks three. To the corner. Martin wide open. Cha-ching. Yes. Yes. 6-point game. Timeout Pacers. Drop the yes sirs, baby.
Yes, sir.
Wake them up. Wake them up. Let's go. Yo, KJ Martin is hooping, ladies and gentlemen. KJ is hooping. KJ is hooping, man. Yo, they got to win this game now, man. I feel it. It's right there, bro. It's right there for the taking. You got to play some defense, bro. We're right here, man. We do this every single game, man. Welcome in. We have, let's see who's in the chat, man. Who's in the chat? Busy B, AG in the house. P Motivated, Dom Boyle. Shout out to our great members, man. Eagle Goat 88, what's up? Pete, what's up? PG started to cook in this fourth quarter, man. PG starting to cook right now. They brought Kelly back in for Ricky. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Come on. Need one. Need one. All right, y'all. Can we get this to 500 likes? We are almost there. You guys have been crushing it tonight. Crushing it in the chat tonight. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. You guys have been incredible tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. Happy Friday night. Unfortunately, Joel Embiid is injured, but the Sixers have found a way to get themselves back in it. I told you, man, the Sixers are playing quicker now. Said this at halftime, man. They're playing fast. They're moving the rock. Guys are getting involved, man. It's been Paul George here in the fourth quarter. They need to stop. You know what? Drop defense in the chat. Let's see those defense emojis, man. Elisa, channel member in the chat. What's up, Elisa? Busy B dropping the yes sirs. Philly says PG is locked in. Nelson says you're the GOAT, RB. What's up, Nelson? Let's go. Let's go. Freddie Mitchell in the audience. We're definitely winning now. Let's go, man. Let's go. Pete says you're the GOAT of live streams. Let's get it, man. JS, what's up, bro? Embiid got hit in the face in the second quarter. He's out for the rest of the game. Here come the Sixers. They need a stop. 194. They trap the ball handler. Mathurin up to Nembhard. Steps back over Maxey. Can't get it to fall. Picked up by the Sixers. 7 minutes to play. PG with it again. PG backing down Nembhard. Trying to get to his spot. PG pulls it up. Off the bump. Can't get it. Thought it was going to fall for a second. Here come the Pacers. Sixers look like they're... No, they're playing... Are they playing a zone right now? No, they're playing man. Here's Halliburton around the screen. He's going to find a cutting Turner. They left him open. Come on, man. Do we have no center in the game? Why do we have no center in the game? Why do we have no center against Miles Turner? Paul George drives, goes in, and he's fouled. Why is there no center in the ballgame? I know Drummond had to take a breather, but come on now. I don't understand why we're playing without a center. I don't like this decision from Nick Nurse. I would put Yabusele back in or Drummond. I don't understand. I don't like this no center crap, man, especially against Miles Turner. Drummond, you better get some damn water and get back in the game. All right, free throw's good. 102-95, 6:06 to play. Nembhard drives, puts it up, and fouled again. Dude. Don Boyle says, complete breakdown on defense tonight, maybe 10 times from what I saw. First free throw, good at the line from Andrew Nembhard. Come on, man. Let's go, chat. Keep us cooking in there, man. Yo, get us to 500 likes. We're almost there. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are new. Welcome to the family. Maxey and PG, y'all got to take over. McCain in the game. I know he's a little bit shaky from that fall earlier. Here's Maxey guarded by Benedict Mathurin. Let's go, Tyrese. We need you. One-on-one. Let's break him down. Maxey going to drive, blow by, floats it up. Come on, Tyrese. What happened to the floater, man? That used to be money. 5:35 to go here in the fourth. Obi Toppin against Jared McCain. Posting up. He turns, fades for two, and drills it. I just don't like this decision from Nick Nurse, man. I don't like this decision at all. Why are you playing without a center right now? Paul George going to dribble, go behind the back. PG kicks it back out to Oubre. Oubre drives in against Mathurin, down low to Martin. Martin, the left hand, it's short again. And he's fouled, luckily. But, yo, you got to get a big man back in right now. You have to get a big man in. I'm sorry. You got to get a center back in. $615 people in the chat. Thank you all for being here. Sixers Game Day Live, presented by Kook Burger and Bar. KJ misses the first free throw. Nurse, you're losing us this game again, man. Nurse, you're losing us this game. Please put Drummond back in. Do you guys agree with me? Yes or no? Agree or disagree? The Sixers should put Drummond back in. Second free throw is good. 5:06 to play. Pacers lead it 105-96. Here is Nembhard again against Jared McCain. Swings it to Turner. Turner sitting on the arc. Here's Nembhard. Nembhard switched on to Oubre. Spins to his right. Kicks it back. Here's Mathurin. Dribbles it. Steps back. Mathurin airballs it. Top and tracks it down. And the Pacers get it back. Are you kidding me? Turner wide open for 3. Missed it. Another rebound by the Pacers. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Mathurin lays it in. Missed it, and then PG gets hit. And it's going to be a foul. Holy smokes. Get a center in the game. Yeah, I want to know where the chat's at, man. We got 635 people in here. Are you guys just like watching in the shadows? Where are you guys at, man? Drop a comment if you're in here right now. First free throw is good. Can we get a center in the game, please? Can we get a center in the game, please? There he is. Thank you. Thank you, Nick Nurse. Drummond is back. Drummond is back. Thank you. Thank you, Drummond. KJ, go back to the bench. All right, so the closing lineups here are going to be, for the Sixers, it'll be Tyrese Maxey, Oubre, Paul George, and who's the fourth? Didn't even update the lineups here. All right, we'll have to get back to that, I guess. It'll be Maxey, McCain, Oubre, PG, and Drummond. And then for the Pacers, it's going to be Halliburton, Nembhard, Siakam, Mathurin, and Turner. Nembhard out to Siakam, wide open 3, and it goes. I mean, I've said this a million times, but I'm getting really tired of the Sixers like trapping every ball handler and leaving a wide open 3. Why are you guys leaving shooters wide open? 10-point game, 4 minutes to play. Here's Andre Drummond. Drummond up at the wing. Going to hand it to McCain. McCain up to PG. PG thinking 3. Now he pulls it and put too much on it. It's going to be a miss. Rebounded by the Pacers. Nembhard controlling the rock. He's guarded by Maxey. I don't know, man. Maxey's been disappointing in this fourth quarter. Here's Nembhard again. Now he's going to find Siakam. He's got the mismatch on McCain. Kicks it to Nembhard. Back to Siakam. One bounce. Siakam turns, fades, and hits again. I'm sorry, man. Nurse lost us this game. Nurse lost us this game with these matchups. Will says team is hard to watch, RB. Sixer Sam says 630 in the building and less than 500 likes. Guys, we need 50 more. Can we get to 500 likes? Takes half a second. Helps us push through the YouTube algorithm. Do me a favor, like the show, man. Hit that subscribe if you're new. We've gained over 50 new subscribers tonight, so let's keep that going, man. Hit that subscribe button down below. Robert O'Neill, channel member, says, at work, love the show, bro. What's up, Rob? Tapping in from work. Where you guys tapping in from tonight? Where you guys tapping in from tonight? Let me know in the chat. Once again, it just feels like a game that they could win, but I don't know, man. To be honest with you guys, man, I just don't. Do you guys agree or disagree about the defensive strategy? Do you guys agree or disagree about the defense that you're seeing out here? I mean, the Sixers are like trapping every ball handler and then leaving a wide open shooter in the corner. I know that Nurse loves that trap defense and everybody switches, but like, you got to understand your personnel as well, man. You got to understand your personnel. Like, you can't just, the Sixers are too slow to play like that. We got Lakeland, Florida in the chat. Upper Darby, PA. Northern Cali. We got Jax's. Hampton, VA. Upper Darby in the building. Shout out to Upper Darby. Rob says Nashville, Tennessee. Shout out to Nashville. Visited there last June for for the first time. Very much enjoyed it. Omaha in the building. We got Philippines in the house. What's up? Coatesville, PA. We got NJ in the building. Let's go, man. Let's go. 623 people rocking with us strong here on a Friday night. We need 27 more likes to wake up my damn neighbors. Every 100 likes, we wake up the damn neighbors. One of these days, they're going to call the police. But hey, we're good, man. We're good. Ray says over helping too much. Heartbeat says they do it all the time. Exactly. McCain on a power forward. What is Nick Nurse doing, says Pete. Barbara tapping in from the Bahamas. What's up, Barbara, in the Bahamas? Philly for Life says, highly disagree. We don't have the speed to play this kind of defense. You definitely can't play this with Bede and RB. Don't understand the scheme. Yeah, just don't understand it, man. Sixers are too slow to play like this. We got Allentown in the building. Lancaster in the building. Here's a three from PG. It's short again. Sixers are kind of losing their last leg here. Going to need to stop here for sure. It's a 12-point lead for the Pacers. Halliburton at the top. Drives downhill. Up, in, and one. Fouled by McCain. McCain has not played well tonight, especially after he took a hard hit on the wood. McCain went down. He went back to get checked for a concussion. And he came back, but he doesn't look that good tonight. Yeah, man. But now, you know what we're going to say now, man. You know what people are going to say? Well, Embiid got hurt, so we can't be worried. It's like, it's crazy, man. 8-0 run for the Pacers. Paul George finds Oubre. Why does everybody hesitate on this team to shoot? Why do we all pump fake like we're like some pump fake maestros? Like, why do we think we're going to fool everybody with pump fakes? Especially when you're pump faking at 1/10 of a speed. Nemhard step back, got it. So that's how this game's going to go, I guess. Guess that's how this one's going to go, isn't it? Maxey gets it plucked. Maxey, you've been disappointing in this fourth quarter, too. Easy breakaway dunk for the Pacers, and they're just running away with it now. Guys, we're going to be live here for the postgame show. You don't even have to go anywhere. It's going to be right on this stream here in a few minutes. So stick around for the postgame.
Let's go.
Definitely want to talk about the Embiid injury and what it means moving forward. Definitely want to talk about Maxey and how he played in this fourth quarter. And honestly, I feel like Nick Nurse lost this game. Obviously, it's hard to win when your big man goes down, your best guy, your anchor in the center. But I feel like Nick Nurse lost this game in the fourth quarter. Where are we at now? $4.99 on the like button. You guys are great, man. We need one more. I got to question Nurse's rotations in this game, man. Brian Pumper, $5 super chat says Maxey cannot shoot anymore. Got paid and laid. Got paid and laid, and now his game fades. The Bryce Young curse, man. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Got paid and laid, and his game fades. Wow. Wow. Well, at least you got me to laugh a little bit. Yo, we got 500 likes, man. At least we crushed it on the like button tonight, man. Other tough loss. Council goes up with it. Tough contact. We got a lot to talk about on this post-game show, don't we? We have a lot to talk about, don't we? 1:43 to go here in the fourth quarter. Cleanup crews in. Some guy just airballed for Indiana. I don't even know who they brought in.
Let's go.
I don't even know who just came in the game. That's where we're at. Council drives, and he was fouled. $5 super chat from AG. AG, who became a member tonight. AG, thank you for the love, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. All right, guys. Even though the Sixers are going to lose this one, you guys crushed it in the chat tonight. One of our best crowds of the season. We'll be doing this every single game. And we'll try to keep the optimism, man, but it's getting tough with this team. It's getting tough, man. Drop some yes sirs in the chat if you guys are still in here rocking with us, man. Let's see those member emojis. See those member emojis. Yes, sir. We gotta play it 5 times to wake up the neighbors. Wake them up. Yes, sir. Wake them up. Stop injuring Embiid. Please. Just one game without injuries. Please. That's all I'm asking for, man. That's all I'm asking for. Just one game without injuries. Pacers are just weighing in on these baskets now. They're just pouring it on. I don't even know why. Who the heck's even in right now? ESPN scoreboard broke. Wonderful. Wonderful. I can't even look at who's in. Okay. Okay. That Brian Pumper super chat. Yo, that was a pretty good one, man. Brian, shout out to you, man. Thanks for the super chat. My man said, what do you say? Got paid and laid, now his game fades. Oh, man. Well, Sixers are going to go down. They get waxed here in Philly, but obviously the big story of the night, Joel Embiid hurt again. Sixers are cursed. And we have a lot to talk about coming up here on the post-game show. 76ers go down. They fall to 7-16. But not only that, Joel Embiid banged up again. I want to thank our game day partners, Kook Burger and Bar. Go check them out, 21st and Market Street in Center City, Philly. And shout out to BetUS. Use the code YouTube150 on BetUS.com. All right, man, I got a lot to say. A lot to say about this team. Part of it is like sadness and frustration. Part of it is I need to rant. And we have a lot to say. Lot to say. All right, man. We'll be back here in just a few moments. We do this every game, pregame, live game, and postgame. You guys crushed it tonight. Thank you for being here. Stay locked and loaded. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and let's get the links up here in the chat so you guys can call in. I need to hear Sixer Nation call in. I need, some new first-time callers. I need you guys to get active on the phone lines tonight because I want to hear how you feel about this team, honestly. You can call in on the Philly Take Discord. It's a private server chat where you can chat with Sixer fans and call in, or you can call the phone lines at 518-318-7716. I need people to call in and give me your thoughts tonight because I just running out of things to say. This team is very confusing and, it's frustrating, man. We will be back Monday for another game call, but we got a lot to talk about here on the post-game show. I'm going to put in a poll right now, actually, before we head off to the post-game. All right, man. So we got the link up in the chat if you want to call in, join the Discord, or call the phone lines. And other than that, we will be back momentarily, and we'll get going with this official post-game live show. All right, man. The Sixers go down in Indiana. They lose it 121 to 107. And the Sixers fall after a couple days off, winning 4 out of 5 games. You come into this game, they go up against an Indiana team who has been struggling mightily. They've lost 5 out of their last 6. You're thinking, okay, this is a great opportunity to build momentum. And what do? They go down at home, but not only that, they pour it on even worse. Joel Embiid gets injured, doesn't return to the game, might have a concussion, might have an even more serious injury. Jared McCain goes down in this game, gets banged up, hits his head hard on the wood, and then he luckily came back in, but didn't look the same. And nonetheless, the Sixers go down and lose a basketball game. And part of you tells you that it's hard to be mad about this game when Joel Embiid gets out and doesn't come back in. And maybe if he was in, they could have won this game. And then part of you says, damn, well, the Sixers still had an opportunity. They still brought it back within 5 points and had a real chance to win this game. So I got a couple things I want to rant about. I got a couple things that I want to say about this team. The fact of the matter is, and the question here on the postgame show is the Sixers franchise cursed beyond measure? Are the 76ers the most cursed franchise in the NBA, in the entire sports world right now? Because honestly, you can't even make this up. Like, this was the first game coming in that I said, oh man, like I actually have some hope. I actually have some expectations. And it only took 2 quarters for this team to suck the life out of us with an injury. I mean, it's absolutely frustrating. You feel bad, but like, where do they go now? I mean, obviously we have to wait and hear the official update, but man, it keeps piling on for this team. It keeps piling on. So we will get to your calls. Join the Discord server. Link is pinned in the chat, or call the phone line 518-318-7716 if you want to get in on the action. I want to hear from you guys, man. You know, call into the show. Tell me what you think. You know, tell me what you think. Like, is this team cursed? Are they the most cursed team in the NBA? Is it ever going to get better? Can we actually believe in this team, or are they going to just continue to get injured and banged up and hurt our feelings, man? So give me your thoughts. Call into the show. We will get to that in just a little bit. I have like 2 or 3 main initial thoughts about this game. I'm going to get into those real quick, but I got to give a shout out to our great sponsor here of the post-game show, and that is Turtle Beach. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are shopping for the holidays, I know we're getting close to Christmas, you got to check this out for any of your gamer friends, or maybe your, son or your best friend or your brother or whatever. You got to check out the Turtle Beach Gen 3 Stealth 700 headset. This is the best gaming headset I've ever tried in my entire life. They sent it to me. I had one gaming session and I was like, holy crap, this changes everything. It is the best gift you can give any gamer right now. Go to turtlebeach.com, use the code PhillyTake, get 10% off your entire order. Like I said, man, this thing is a beast. Crystal clear sound quality, maximum comfort. They have memory foam cushions on the sides and the top so that it gives you cushion on the top of your head, doesn't really scrunch your hair. And these headsets give you the ability to hear every single sound and detail in whatever game you're playing. They have a superhuman mode right here on the headset where you can click it and it'll literally let you adjust the intensity of the game to a different degree. They also have a cross-play dual wireless transmitter button where you can switch between your consoles and your PC in the click of one button. You can connect it to your phone, listen to music while you're gaming, whatever, man. Turtle Beach says that you will get up to 80 hours of battery life with this thing, and you just can't go wrong. So go check them out, man. Get the ultimate immersive gaming experience with Turtle Beach. Go to turtlebeach.com, use code PhillyTake, get 10% off your entire order. Once again, 10% off your order at turtlebeach.com with promo code PhillyTake. Don't delay, get the perfect gift now. All right, man. Speaking of the perfect gift, it never came for the 76ers tonight. It never came for the Sixers tonight. And I want to start with Joel Embiid, man. Joel, we love you, man. We appreciate you. But you are cursed. Joel Embiid is cursed. I don't know what the man did to the basketball gods. I don't know what he did in a past life. Joel Embiid just cannot stay healthy. There are injury-prone players, and there are players where wherever they run, they find just, I don't even know, just unluckiness, just absolute destruction, just unfair BS. Like, how many times has Joel Embiid got hit on a rebound in his career and broke his face? Broke his face, man. Joel Embiid at the end of the second quarter, starting to get in a rhythm. Gets going. He's finding that pick and roll action that they did oh so well against Chicago. And I'm screaming, Nurse, why aren't you running the two-man game with Maxey and Joel? We'll get to Nick Nurse. But Joel finally starting to find his rhythm. And then, boom, Benedict Mathurin jumps up and hits him with a shiny elbow right in the side of the face. He goes piling down to the ground, gets checked out. I thought he'd be okay. I thought it was just a hit to the face. And then he comes out of the game, gets taken back to the locker room. He doesn't come out to start the third quarter, and he never comes back in. And right there, the opportunity to win this game was squashed. Joel Embiid has been battling a knee injury. You have to feel awful for this guy. He was literally depressed because of his knee, and he comes back, plays a really good game. Sixers get a win, and it's like, bro, now you're hurt again. I just don't understand, man. Like, what does this guy need to do? What does this guy need to do to stay healthy, man? Please, somebody tell me. Anywhere he runs, anywhere he jumps, he just gets hit in the face, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Man. You got to feel awful for the guy. And you got to hope and pray that he can come back soon. I mean, I don't know. He either is going to have a broken face or a concussion, or he'll be back next game. So that's where I'm at with Joel Embiid. I feel awful for the guy. I just want him to stay healthy for one stretch of games. Coming into this game, I said, if the 76ers can keep Embiid and Paul George on the floor for a consistent stretch of games, if they can stay healthy for just a stretch of games, this stretch of games was going to tell us who the team was. This stretch of games was going to be so important for the 76ers. If they could just stay healthy for one stretch of games, this team could actually get back in it. And now we don't know what the next step is. Again, he will undergo further testing after an impact to the right side of his face. I mean, this guy, it might be that time, and he just cannot stay healthy. It's so frustrating. Every time they give you a glimmer of hope, he comes back and gets banged up again. It's frustrating at this point. There's nothing else we can say. So that is my rant on the Joel Embiid and the injury gods and why the Sixers are the most cursed franchise ever. Ever. So then, later in the game, 5 minutes into the third quarter, Jared McCain comes out. He goes down and hits his head on the hardwood. Then Jared McCain goes out and gets tested for a concussion. Thankfully, he was able to come back in the game. Didn't want to come out. They took him out. He comes back. And Jared McCain did not look the same. His shot was off a bit. He wasn't really attacking. And that takes me to Tyrese Maxey and Paul George. You look at Tyrese Maxey's stats tonight, and although the ESPN box score is broken, so we can't even look at the stats, Tyrese Maxey, numbers-wise, looks like he had a good night, but I'm still seeing a lot of uncomfortability in his game. There's not a lot of flow. The first half, you're trying to play through Embiid. There's a lot of just like lugging down the floor. And when Joel was out, and I sat here and said, the Sixers need to play faster, quicker. They need to play up tempo. I said build around Maxey McCain, not because I want Joel, PG, and everybody else gone, but because they have to start playing through their guards. Maxey doesn't know when to initiate, when not to initiate. He doesn't know when to attack, when to dish it off. He'll run a pick and roll, and then he'll try to squeeze it through two defenders when there's no passing lane. And then he'll drive to the rim, and when he shouldn't go up for a shot, he goes up for one. His floater has seemed to evaporate, apparently. And Maxey just doesn't have that flow going right now. He doesn't have confidence in what he's doing. Still played a good game tonight, and I wish the box score was up. Hold on, let me look it up so I can give you the exact stats. Thanks a lot, ESPN. Tyrese Maxey, 22 points tonight, and he played 37 minutes. So you look at Tyrese Maxey going 7 for 15, 22 points. You're like, oh, he played good. Well, I just feel like, especially in the fourth quarter, when Tyrese Maxey needed to step up, when you needed a big bucket, you just couldn't rely on him again, to make the big shot. His numbers were good tonight, but I just feel like this is a game where Maxey, like earlier in the season where he went for 45, where, he could have gone for like 35, 40. So Tyrese Maxey kind of fades in the second half. And then Paul George was silent for the first three quarters. And then in the fourth quarter, Paul George comes out and starts attacking. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to this offense. Everything they did in Chicago was not here in the first half tonight. Sixers come out of the gate and they go on an 11-2 run or a 9-2 run to begin the game. And then immediately the Pacers go on an 11-0 run. They're getting second chance point after second chance point. They were getting out-rebounded for most of the game. Let's see how many rebounds they finished with. 47-41. So the Sixers actually did out-rebound them, which is hard to believe, probably because of that third quarter, fourth quarter stretch where they almost came back in the game. But they come out of the game, and the Pacers are just playing harder, and they're getting second chance points. They're playing quicker than the Sixers. The Sixers are just lugging it up the floor. And the one thing that costed them in this game, because in the third quarter, once Embiid actually went out, Sixers were playing quicker. They were finding shooters. You had Kelly Oubre with a couple nice floaters. Maxey was getting downhill. Guys were starting to get in their rhythm because they had more opportunity, and it wasn't just one bounce into the paint and everybody staying around. But what hurt this team and what costed them late in this game was two different things. Number one, they're not playing defense on three-point shooters. And I know Nick Nurse's strategic philosophy is let's trap the ball handlers. Let's play like pests. Remember that annoying Nick Nurse Toronto defense that was always up in your grill? A lot of switchability, guys moving everywhere, hands all in the face. Here's the problem, Nick. This is not the same personnel that you had in Toronto. These are not, 23-year-old players that can just move around and buzz around like that. You got 30-year-olds, 32-year-olds, 35-year-olds that can't do that. So the Sixers trap a ball handler, then they dish it into Turner. They try to bring two on him. He kicks it out, and every single time a shooter is wide open in the corner. Tyrese Halliburton is averaging 17 points per game this season. You know how many points he had tonight? In the first half, he had 19. And for the rest of the game, he had 13. Tyrese Halliburton had 32 points tonight. 32 points, 11 assists, and 3 rebounds. All higher than his season averages. He shot 52% from the field. He shot 47% from three. 7 for 15. Why? because the Sixers were allowing him to shoot wide open. And if the 76ers weren't getting as lucky as they were in the first half, if the Pacers were actually capitalizing more on these open looks, they probably would have been up by 10 to 15 at halftime. The Sixers continued to employ that throughout the rest of the game. And the last thing I'll say is that Nick Nurse's rotations, in my opinion, costed them this basketball game again. I know Joel Embiid was hurt. I know Jared McCain was banged up. But Nick Nurse in the fourth quarter, when the Sixers had it in reach, right? 5 points, 7 points, even 9 points. They're fighting. They're fighting. They're trying to get back. They're trying to get back. What does Nick Nurse do with 7 minutes in the game? He takes out the center. Andre Drummond was abysmal after Joel Embiid got hurt. But in the fourth quarter early, Drummond was playing his tail off, grabbing rebounds left and right, throwing down putback dunks. Drummond actually started to look like he knew what he was doing. And the disparity from Drummond to go from looking like he has no clue to looking like an amazing backup center in the span of minutes is just impressive to me. But Drummond actually started to get going. Yeah, he was gassed a little bit because you played him the whole fourth, but then you took him out for 5 minutes, 4 minutes. And in that span, you didn't put Gershon Yabusele back in, who had a bad night, but there's just an inconsistency with the minutes. These guys can't get in rhythm. Ricky Council didn't play the last 2 games. You inject him tonight, and he looks great. But will he play next game? Will he actually play? It was so nice to see a young player that could actually inject their energy into this game when the rest of the guys can barely run down the floor. But anyway, you take Andre Drummond out, and you put KJ Martin in at center. And the Sixers got absolutely beat up in the paint for about 8 straight possessions. And Miles Turner just took them to school, man. And Tyrese Halliburton and Benedict Mathurin. So, look, when it's all said and done, man, I just think the Sixers, continue to battle through these injuries and this adversity. But Nick Nurse and these lineups just leave you scratching your head sometimes, especially in the fourth quarter. He seems to always put in the wrong lineup in the fourth quarter. I mean, even Jared McCain was struggling. They took Ricky Council out when he was the only guy moving up and down the floor at a quick pace, and they put Oubre back in at the end. It just doesn't make a lot of sense. So anyway, man, that is where I am at with this team. We'll wait to see an Embiid injury. Matter of fact, let's see if we can actually get one here before we head to the phones. Because honestly, now the whole thing comes down to whether Embiid is going to miss a lot of time or not. And we don't know. And it's frustrating. Let's see if we got an update from Joel Embiid. Let's see if any of the reporters tweeted an update about Joel. The Sixers say that Joel Embiid is getting his whole face tested to make sure there are no fractures. He was hit near the cheekbone, the team says. Nick Nurse said that Embiid is still undergoing testing. That is the extent of the team's update at this time. So Joel Embiid got hit at the end of the second quarter. He is still undergoing testing per the team. Sixers might be the most cursed franchise, man. Sixers might be cursed, man. Like I say, you got to feel awful for this guy, man. He comes back in. He finally looks good for a game and a half. And not that he was superior tonight, but he was starting to get in his rhythm. And on a freak injury again, he gets elbowed on a rebound. Just frustrating, man. Now you got to see him wait. Now you got to wait. So who knows where they go from here, man. Who knows where they go from here. Guys, if you want to call in and join in on the convo, would love to hear from Sixer Nation. Call in to the Discord server. The link is pinned in the YouTube chat. Or call in on the phone line, 518-318-7716. What do you guys think? Are the Sixers cursed? Are they cursed? I don't know, man. I'm frustrated. All right. Let's go to the phones. Let's go to the Discord first, and we'll go to the starter, man. Let's go to the starter, my guy, constant and consistent, exclusive on the Discord.
What's going on, RB? Can you hear me?
Got you loud and clear. Exclusive. What's up, bro?
What's going on, man? It's a tough one. Tough one again. You know, it's never fun to catch a L, especially on a Friday.
Yep.
You know, to be honest, you know, just to get right into it, I feel like the first thing that stands out to me about this game is the turnovers. I think that was a bit under the radar, and I was keeping my eye on it because it was the first 2 quarters there. I mean, I think it was by the 10-minute mark of the second quarter, we already had 8 turnovers to their 1, right?
Yep.
And you wonder where that comes from. I mean, on the stat sheet, I'm not too sure who led the team this today in turnovers, but I honestly think we were backpedaling, or not backpedaling, but you know, we were playing catch up. Off of that, just off of that kind of cold start, I feel like we were in a situation where we're kind of trying to catch up with the Pacers and their offense, because it's all in all, I mean, there wasn't a crazy dexterity a differential, I guess, in like how we were scoring the ball, how we were getting the ball in the basket, et cetera. But you know, I think what really stood out was just the turnover margin to start the game off, and I feel like we were just chasing the team the rest of the way there, you know. So.
Yeah, to answer your question, it was Maxey who led with 6 turnovers by himself. Maxey's just struggling, man.
Yeah, you know, so, you know.
And that's why I was saying too, like, you know, you look at the numbers and it's like, oh, Maxey had the best game for the team. It's like, not really if you watch the game, you know. Like, he's really struggling with his pace right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, you know, so that's definitely one thing. And then another thing too that stood out, I mean, I don't know what it was tonight. Like you said, it could be the way we press the ball handlers and stuff like down the other team, but our rotations on the penetrating kick were not good tonight. You know, you had a lot of guys getting lost on help defense, and we left a bunch of people over from 3 today. And I feel like, you know, it's one thing if a team just attempts a lot of threes, right? But it's another thing to leave teams open to shoot those threes. You know, these guys are pros, like I've said before. Like, you can't leave certain guys open, especially the likes of Tyrese Halliburton and company, right? Like, if you leave them open, you know, they're pros. That's supposed to be a free throw if they're at least a decent enough shooter, you know? So
yeah, no, 100%, man. And it's like, is it anything new though? Like, I feel like we talk about this a lot. Like, this is their strategy, and to me, it just kind of feels like it's one of those strategies where the personnel doesn't really fit it, you know? And I mean, this is a perfect get back game for Halliburton. The guy's been struggling mightily, and you leave him wide open 10 times in a row, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you know, so definitely one of those things too. I feel like Tyrese Halliburton, when it comes to games against the Sixers, I think there's something to be said. He likes going at us. I feel like the last few games I've seen him play against us, you know, he's definitely given us a show, right?
Yep.
But yeah, I truly think as well. I mean, in addition to all that, I think the next issue was, like, you can't account for it. You got to feel bad for Embiid, you know, because, like,
it's awful, man.
It's one thing after another, and you know, it's not necessarily his fault. He got hit in the face. But I do think in a way that kind of also disrupted, like, the flow. I mean, we went on that crazy run in the third quarter without him, right? Which is great to see, you know, people, you know, going hard, playing hard. But you got to think that to some degree, him not being there also disrupts the presence. I mean, I genuinely agree and think that, like, agree with what you said, and think that with him on the floor, you know, it really spaces things out for us. It draws attention to him and et cetera. And it just allows guys to play comfortably, right? When you lose that, it just, it's a downhill battle from there. So
yeah, man, it's super frustrating. Like, you know, that's why you can't be too mad at this game. Like, you can't really expect them to win when your defensive anchor goes out. But man, it's just like, I need to see more from Maxey getting comfortable, like, being the guy. And I thought PG didn't really show up in the first 3 quarters. If we had got the PG we got in the fourth quarter, then maybe we would have won earlier in the game. But you know, just a couple things added up, and you just didn't have enough to win this game, I guess.
Yep. And then, so
frustrated, man.
We got to run this back on, I think, Monday. See if Embiid's good, and
hopefully, man.
Let's get back to it.
We'll see, man. Hey, Exclusive, appreciate you calling in, man. Always good stuff.
Hey, thanks again for having me.
Thanks, man. Shout out to Exclusive. That guy, that's a great caller right there. Fire's in the chat for Exclusive. Guys, I got a question in the chat. Do you think that the way this team is playing is sustainable even without Joel Embiid. Like, we're talking about the defensive rotations, the weak side. Like, I still feel like they can win some games, but there's a couple key elements of this team that just are not working. Like, he was just talking about it too. Like, why are you trapping the ball handler and playing like this pest defense, and you're leaving Tyrese Halliburton open for a get-back game? You're leaving Siakam open. Like, you're letting these guys build up their confidence. Sixers still have some weapons, man. KJ Martin, I thought, played good at the beginning. Then he disappeared. I thought Yabusele got yanked too early in the first quarter. I thought, Oubre was in for like 5 minutes and then was out for 9. Like, these guys can't get in a rhythm like that. I just don't get it, man. And I just think, like, the team, like, you just play a complete different game without Joel. But to do that, like, your guards have to be on, and Maxey and McCain just weren't in the second half. I don't know. That's my take. What do you guys think? Call into the show, man. I want to hear from the people. All right, we got Philly for Life up on the Discord, and then we'll go to Ben, Thor, and Cool J. Guys, call into the phones as well, man. Call into the phones as well if you want to chime in. Let's go to my guy, Philly for Life. Philly for Life on the Discord.
Hey, what's good with you, brother?
What's up, bro?
Oh, man, listen. I just got a couple things to touch on, bro. But number one thing is, I'm done with this defense, bro. I don't understand. I mean, of all players, we're just going to let Tyrese Halliburton take fucking, I'm sorry, excuse my language, take 10 threes uncontested throughout the game. Like, of course the dude's going to cook you for 30 when you're doing that, bro.
I don't understand.
Like, I'm just not
man.
understanding it.
I don't get it. Like, are you telling us that you're that bad individually, one-on-one, that you can't stop anybody? Halliburton has been seeing ghosts out there on the court. So our strategy is to come in and let him shoot wide open threes.
Dude, like half his threes were wide open, bro. I just don't get it at all.
And there were a lot, there was a lot of open threes too in like the first quarter, second quarter. Like, it wasn't just Halliburton, it was Siakam and Mathurin. They just weren't capitalizing. Like, if they were hitting their shots, I mean, Sixers would have been down by a lot, man.
Yep, and you seen when he started hitting them, coming out the half, we started slowly getting deeper. Then we went on our own little run and caught up, but just wasn't enough in the end. I think, honestly, if we can just get a full game of PG playing like that, whether Embiid's in or not, or Maxey's playing good or not, if we can just get one or two of them guys that have more than a quarter or two of play like that, I think we can be in any game. We just have to get these guys on the floor together, bro.
I agree, but the point that I'm trying to see past is, like, why didn't we get that, And I feel like it's because we try to run the offense through Joel too heavily. Like, it's just constant Joel, when I feel like PG and Maxey can't really get into that groove in the first quarter because of it. Maybe I'm not seeing it correctly, though.
No, you are, because then we wonder why Embiid gets hurt, because we're running them into the ground like we do every year. It's just... And
everybody was standing around in the first quarter. Like, nobody was moving. And I feel like in the Bulls game, it was that heavy pick and roll with Maxey and Embiid. They weren't doing that in this game. Why? Like, run it into the ground until it doesn't work. They can't stop it.
And then that's what I don't understand with Nurse as well, is if let's say Embiid or Maxey is tired and you got to take him out running that two-man game, then we got McCain now to come in and play with Embiid, the two-man game.
Exactly.
We got PG to come in with McCain and then play the two-man game. Or, like, we have so many options. I don't understand Nick Nurse's philosophy with lineups, especially this year, have been really bad, man. His lineups have just been horrific this year. I'm just not understanding why this dude ain't seeing what everybody else is seeing, bro. It's
been really bad. And you actually just brought up another great point about McCain. Like, I feel like, even when Joel, PG, and these guys were out, it was Jared McCain who was running the offense, who was able to create on an island. And I feel like McCain doesn't even get those chances anymore. And then you have Nurse come out and say, well, we don't know what McCain's role is going to be. He's probably going to be our backup point guard. And then he comes in and the floor is clogged as well. So it's not even like Jared can create anymore. I think they're messing his progression up, man. I don't like what I'm seeing out of it.
And they're definitely messing with his confidence because you can tell he doesn't have the green light like he once did. Like when he came in with kind of almost the second rotation guys, you could tell he was being a little more ballsy, taking a little more shots. And then of course he got that freak headbutt injury on the ground. But before that, he was playing confidently when he was in with the other guys. But I just feel like when he's in with Maxey and Bede and them, he defers. Like I feel like they're telling him to defer to the other guys.
Yeah, I agree, man. Hey, Philly for life. I need to get your thoughts on this, man. Like, nobody's touched on it yet. Like, Joel. Like, is this guy just, like, evidently perpetually cursed? Like, is there any hope for this guy, man?
I was just about to talk about that, man. Listen, I think Embiid is one of them rare people in life that is so freaking talented and gifted that you rarely see it in a 100-year span of the sport. But then it's also comes into play. He's also one of them dudes that always has an injury, always has a problem, especially in big moments. Something happens, he gets hurt. It's just kind of how it is with dudes that big. Like, especially when you're not like a LeBron James, like you're not a freak athlete, like in the gym every day, 10 hours a day. Like, it's hard to stay healthy that big. I think that's really his downfall is his size, dude. That's all I can really think of, dude.
I can't. I don't know. I don't know. Like, part of me is like, hey, he's just unlucky. He gets freak injury upon freak injury. And then I look at a guy like Jokic. I mean, he doesn't really get hurt. You know, maybe it's the way he's playing. Maybe it's the fact you're trying to ask this 7-footer, 260 pounds to like play a guard like role sometimes. Or maybe, like you said, he's just like his body's not built for it. And the injuries have accumulated. And now he's like running on gas. Like, that's another thing. How did the Sixers come out in this game and after 5 minutes, they looked like they were tired, like they just played a back-to-back? They had 4 days of rest. It's frustrating, man.
It's very frustrating, RB. It's very frustrating. And I just really want to figure out this lineup thing, man, because, I mean, there's a couple guys, like we saw Ricky Council tonight. We saw Oubre when he actually starts getting some minutes and gets the ball under his, gets the ball in his hands a little bit.
Yeah.
Certain guys can cook. We just got to give them the chance and steady minutes. You can't keep having these random lineups thrown out, man. It's just not going to work.
Yep, I agree, man. Philly for life. Appreciate you calling in, bro. As always.
Thanks, brother.
Good to hear from you, man. Good to hear from you. Shout out to the callers, guys, calling on the phone lines if you want to chime in. A lot of people got a lot to say in the chat. Call into the show, man. Call into the show. Are the Sixers the most cursed franchise in the NBA? Yes or no? Drop your thoughts in the chat. Because honestly, like I said, man, it's demoralizing. Not only do you lose the game, but then you get to a point where, like, now Embiid's injured. Now we have to wait and hope that that he can be okay. Because if not, like what people don't see is that it's not just Embiid getting hurt. Like, this is more than a third of the salary cap. The guy who's supposed to be your anchor, not in. The guy who you practiced through, that you played through. All right, let me take him out. You know, now these guys' roles are going to be messed up in their own heads. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. All right, let's go to the Discord. We have Ben Glass on the Discord. Ben Glass on the Discord. Ben, what's up? Ben on the Discord, unmute your mic. Ben on the Discord, unmute your mic. Going once for Ben. Going twice. Going 3 times, and just hit the little mic button, unmute yourself. All right, Ben was sleeping. Ben, try to figure that out. We'll get you back in. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to Shane. Shane on the Discord. Shane, unmute your mic.
Hey, RB, how's it going?
Shane, what's up, man?
I'm doing well. I'm kind of sad after this game.
Talk to me, man. What's going on?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yep, I got you loud and clear, man. Loud and clear.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, I got you, Ben. Or Shane.
All right, awesome. Yes, so I want to discuss about today's loss, and I'm really upset with Embiid, you know. I feel like he's always injury prone, and I don't know. Like, I think we should trade him.
Well, just so you know, Shane, you actually can't trade him this season because he just signed the extension. But maybe in the future, right? Let's say you can trade him like after this year. Like, what do they get back at this point, Shane?
We need more depth.
What can they get back?
We need first round picks.
Let me ask you, Shane, if you were another team, say with like 3 first round picks in the next couple years, would you trade those picks to get Joel Embiid, who cannot stay on the floor?
I would trade him to the OKC Thunder. That's who we need to talk to. But they have a lot of assets.
What are the?
We need to gather their assets.
Why would the Thunder want him though?
Oh, could you repeat that again? What?
Yeah, why would the Thunder want Joel Embiid? That's my question.
I think they need a center for them to, achieve the next step for them. Like we get what their assets, the first round picks, while we give them a piece to, accomplish their, try to get a championship for them. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, I wish it was that easy,
center.
Man. I wish it was that easy, but they have everything they need and like 50 first round picks waiting, Shane. So I don't think they're doing that.
I don't know. The Sixers right now with Paul George is like a Tobias experiment 2.0. Like, this is terrible. Right?
I mean, PG's better than Tobias. He's better than Tobias, but
no. They're both the same. Come on.
I can't agree with that.
Come on. I know you.
I can't agree with that.
You agree, right?
No, I don't. Paul George has been miles better defensively. Defense is a thing too, Shane.
I don't know about that. PG just has a little step back jumper here and there, and that's about it.
I'm talking about defense, though.
Did you see how he just got pickpocketed by I forgot his name, number 000 on the Pacers?
Yeah, Mathurin.
Yeah, Mathurin. And then right there, boom, just to Halliburton for the 3, and B just stands there. Like, this is, man, that's just like, come on.
All right, Shane.
He gets paid $60 million, and he just gets pickpocketed like that.
I get it, man.
Rookie.
I get it. It's frustrating, man. Yeah, they got to figure it out. I don't think he's been as bad as you make him out to be, but I think he could be better for sure.
And Tyrese is another disappointment this year with his girlfriend. I'm sorry. It's a mess. I'm sorry, B. Sorry to bother your call. It's a pleasure talking to you. And
Shane, appreciate it, man. Yo, I appreciate all the takes, man. Thanks for calling in. Call in anytime. Shane on the Discord. Look, I don't think PG is as bad as Tobias, man. I think that's overblown. Tobias is averaging 14 points a game, plays no defense, stinks. At least Paul George is playing defense. He's playing really good defense. But, yeah, you're right. He should have took over this game, especially when Embiid went out. I don't like how it took to the fourth quarter for Paul George to really get going. I don't like that. I think he's got to step up and be even better. All right, looks like Ben's got his mic working. Let's get Ben back in here. Ben, what's up?
Hello, can you hear me all right?
Ben, what's up, man? Got you loud and clear.
Brilliant. Calling from England, so sorry about that earlier for a bit.
England in the Discord. What's up, man? How you feeling?
Well, it's not great. I mean, it's the same things over and over, and I think the issue I've got with what we're seeing so far from this team, it's the same systemic issues that we seem to be seeing year in, year out. And I know that might sound bizarre because what we seem to be seeing in terms of issues seems to be quite unique to what's happening this season. But in actuality, it's the same problems that keep causing issues on defense, especially. So what I'm thinking is the paint defense, especially when Joel Embiid's out, and it sort of makes me wonder, well, is the problem that Embiid's out, or is the problem that we're not organizing the team to actually adjust when Embiid's out?
And to respond to that, Ben, I would actually say, do the Sixers have a capable backup center? Because Drummond, I mean, sometimes he looks like he knows how to play, like he's one of the best backups in the NBA. And then in a span of 5 minutes, he looks like he has no clue on how to rebound or defend.
Yeah, and I think that's a really great point to that. I mean, we got Boner, who, and I know he was injured today, but it's endemic of the issues that are facing the Sixers right now. is that we've got a young guy who looks like he shows all the promise and all the capability of filling a gap that the Sixers need, similar to the gap that Isaiah Joe could have potentially filled at the shooting guard / small forward position. And we choose to not use it. Now, my worry is, especially with the likes of Nick Nurse, and I do back the guy because ultimately he's best. There's no one better available. But my worry is that we're not going to utilize the players available to us, and ultimately we're going to end up short with a roster that's expiring and old, and we're going to lose the players that we need. So I guess my real question to you is, how can we utilize what we've got whilst also making sure that we can safeguard the future of this roster?
I think it's easy, Ben. Play the young guys, man. I mean, the guys that show you potential. That, Ricky Council comes in, although he was 4 for 12 tonight, 14 points, 9 rebounds. Like the guy, you could tell he was hungry. He wanted it. You talked about Adem Bona. Guy comes in, shows a little bit of potential, then he gets yanked, doesn't get played in the fourth quarter of a game. Jared McCain looked incredible to start the season. Now they're pulling back on the leash, right? Not letting him be himself. And I think you summed it up perfectly with the systemic issue. Like this happens on every single coach. This happens every year. Yeah. Look at the other teams around the league. Why do they play young guys and the Sixers go and have the oldest roster in the NBA? Why?
I know. And it is completely daft. And the thing is, we notice it. You notice it on your side of the Atlantic, and we notice it on our side of the Atlantic as well. And believe me, there's actually, bizarrely enough, a large enough contingent of us that are daft enough to stay up at, what's the time now? 3:20 in the morning.
Wow.
To watch the Sixers lose to the Indiana Pacers. And we do this night in, night out, then go to work the next day.
Incredible, man.
Knackered and
incredible.
Wondering why on earth we do this. But the thing is, we all love the Sixers, and we all think that this team should be doing better. And ultimately, I do think eventually we will turn this around. And I do think Nurse is the man to take it forward. And I think ultimately the answer lies somewhere in the middle. There is a nuance to it all. It's not binary. It's not one way or the other. We don't need to sack him. We don't need to get rid of him. But we need to make sure that we are, gently sort of refining this team. And that might mean that we need to trade around the edges. And if that means trading for someone like Herb Jones, which is someone that I know you've talked about more recently, I think that'd be something worth pursuing in order to make sure that we stay competitive going into the new year.
One thing's for sure, Daryl Morey will be aggressive at the trade deadline. We already know that. Ben, before I get you out of here, I got to ask you, man, because you talked about the flock of Sixer fans in England. Like, is there a lot of Sixer fans there? Like, do you have a lot of Sixer Nation around you? Because that's awesome, man.
So I actually run the UK Sixers page in the UK. So I'm not to plug it, but I you can find it on Twitter. But ultimately, we have a lot of us go over. I was over earlier in the year, so I've been over to Philly twice now. People have been over more than that, 3 or 4 times. And there's big load of us, Phillies, Eagles, Flyers. We love the city. We love the sports. We love the culture. We love the city. So, yeah, we come over as much as we can. We love this team. And through thick and thin, even if it's as abysmal as it is tonight, we will stay up to the ungodly hours to make sure we watch that loss. And indeed, we'll make sure we watch the win. So we're going to be here no matter what.
All right, Ben. Well, hey, appreciate you calling in, man, especially at 3 a.m. when you got, obviously it's a weekend, but you got work and stuff. You're calling in. That's amazing, man. Thank you for the support all the way from England, man. Appreciate it.
All the best, mate. Have a good one.
Thanks, Ben. That's awesome, man. Guys, drop some fires in the chat for Ben. Like I said, man, Philly take worldwide. The fact that man stayed up at 3 a.m. to watch this dog crap game with Joel getting hurt, like that just shows how passionate this fan base is. It shows just how die hard this city is with their fans. Like they just want a product they can believe in, man. They just want a product they can believe in and get. They want a rooting interest that they can just, dive head first and, just have something to like keep them going, man. So shout out to Ben. Shout out to all the fans out there in England, man. All right, man. We'll get to a couple more calls. We got Thor and then we got Cool J to end us off. Guys, give me your thoughts in the chat. If you want to call in, drop your thoughts in there, man. Love hearing from all the fans around the world. Now, we unfortunately, BetUS, we were a 6-point favorite today. Shout out to BetUS. Once again, use code U2 150. Get a 150% deposit match bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. BetUS supporting us all season long. Sixers were a 6-point favorite. That was before Joel Embiid got injured, before Jared McCain got injured. I thought they were going to win this game. I picked them to win by 11, and unfortunately, I was wrong. And the Sixers end up losing by 14. I don't think anybody could have predicted that Joel would get hurt in this game already. But unfortunately, this team is cursed. So shout out to BetUS. And hopefully next game on Monday night will be a lot better. And who is cooking? We picked Joel Embiid tonight, of all people. And he goes out second quarter. So of course he's not going to win it. But you already know who won it. It was Tyrese Halliburton. Because they left them open on every three-pointer. They did not guard Tyrese on any three-pointer. So who was cooking tonight, presented by Kook Burger and Bar? It was Tyrese Halliburton. This guy was on fire. He was cooking up in the kitchen, and the Sixers let him torch them all night long. I would not be surprised if Tyrese Halliburton is the guy, or if this is the night where that guy gets back into all-star form. Like, to watch this be the game that propels him back into an all-star, just because the Sixers let him have a get-back game. It's frustrating, man. It's frustrating. All right, let's go back to the Discord. Thor on the Discord. Thor.
Wait, hello?
What'd you say?
Yeah. So I saw the game today, and I'm very I'm very disappointed on the team. Like, every time I see this team, when I see the opposing team shooting the three against our team, I feel like I'm surprised. I'm like, oh no, like, it's like every time I see that three always getting made from the other team, it's annoying. It's like, why can't we stop that?
Are you talking about leaving them wide open?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. I'm scratching my head just like you are. They just leave these guys wide open every time.
Yeah, and it's like our defense isn't great. And Paul George, I think fact that it took a little bit more. One thing that's frustrating was I'm done with these Joel Embiid injuries every time. I just want to see him play like a full game, like not like a game and then injury all of a sudden like that.
We can't have that. We can't have that, Thor, because we're diehard Sixer fans and we're sick in the head and we keep thinking it's going to be different, and it's not.
Yeah,
it's not.
Annoying.
I mean, what do we do, Thor? Like, it's so frustrating. Like you said, they finally get back in a groove. They're playing good ball, and now Joel is injured again. Now you're like back to square one.
Yeah, I just don't get it with this team. It's like they're doing good, they're not good, they're not good, and then sometimes it's like, what is that solution? It's like, okay, we have that solution, but we take it out, and then like if we take out Ricky Council or the young players out, we lose by a lot. But when we take them in, then like we almost get that lead. I feel like they're the solution.
Yeah, and I think this game was reachable for sure. I mean, you saw the Pacers kind of deflating there in the third, fourth quarter. And then Nick Nurse took out our center for 5 minutes, and then they just blew by us about 8 times in a row, and that was that. I don't get why he goes to no center ball in the fourth quarter. It's so frustrating.
It's just I cannot like take it with this team. It's like it happens like it's like every time this team does this, and I don't know.
I hear you, man. Hey, Thor, we're all struggling, man. We're all going through it. Hopefully Embiid's not out long term, and he comes back Monday. Hopefully it's all just a laugh in the past. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know anymore. I don't know.
Same.
Man. All right, Thor. Appreciate you calling in, bro.
Yep.
All right, man. Appreciate it. All right, man. We'll have our guy Cool J wrap us up, and then try to get some rest and get ready for Monday. Hopefully we get an Embiid update tomorrow. We'll see. Cool J on the Discord. Cool J.
Yo, RB.
What's up, Cool J?
Well, I didn't really think they were gonna win this game because they just came back from a couple of days off.
Hey, they were off for 4 days, Cool J. They should have been ready out of the gate.
Yeah, it's only been a couple of days, and I forgot everything. Literally forgot how to Defense, they forgot about that. Offense, they forgot about that. Literally, they just have start bringing to not make turnovers because they got 14. Like,
Yeah, it's brutal, man.
and again, to put icing on the top, Embiid's injured again.
Never
You
stops,
can't get a
man.
break.
It's like I'm trying to think of a good analogy. I can't think of one right now, but it's like you just know what's coming, and you just keep like you ever had something happen, and you're just like you keep trying to tell yourself it's not going to happen, and you know it's going to happen, and it didn't even take 2 games, and he's injured again. Like I have no confidence that this man can stay healthy, and I hate it because he's so good, but I don't know, man.
And like, I think the one thing I just said before the game was like, because the Pacers last game they played against the Hornets, they were just made so many turnovers. And I said, take advantage of that. Just keep the ball from them and just keep start making shots because if they make turnovers like that, you gotta take a chance to try and get shots in.
Well, to be fair,
So,
Cool J, I mean, the Pacers were 10-15. This is a team that went to the conference finals last year. They've been playing like crap. They've lost 5 out of their last 6. I mean, they've been playing terrible, and they just had their way all night, man.
That's because they've been always like you said, they've been guarding with one person with just 2 people. It's getting up on one person, just getting the other people they have in the team. Like they gave Halliburton so many three pointers.
Yep.
It gave people so many chances. Like you should at least have somebody on each of the plays of the ages of no matter what team it is. You gotta be sure you have everyone on different sides so that you can guard whoever's on defense. So that way they won't make any shots like that.
Yeah, it's the way they're playing defense, man. Like it feels like it's what they're trying to employ, and I just don't know how long it's going to take before Nurse realizes that it doesn't work. And I feel like they do it every game.
I think one more thing I can say is that for advice for them, if they want to because we all know that the trade deadline
Trade deadline
deadline's coming, and we're at limited options, so you gotta start winning games now. And try and figure out what you guys can do, and then figure out the key point, because we don't know who the thing is about them. They don't have a power forward.
Yeah,
they have to realize that.
You know what it is, Cool J? You know what's
team
frustrating, man, is how do you go into a trade deadline and it all depends on if Embiid can be healthy, right? Like if you think he can be healthy, then you go try to push and add a piece or two, but it's like you got to depend on the confidence of whether he can stay healthy or not. And it's like you don't know. This guy gets hurt every 2 months.
Not just that. He's been injured so many times. Throughout the years, we've been hearing he's been injured over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, this team's not going to win without Joel, without a third of the salary cap, and the guy who is supposed to be an MVP player. So you just don't know, man. And at this point, I don't know. I really don't. It's just frustrating, man. This team can't have a normal season.
All I can say is that Monday, gotta bounce back.
Yep.
Your limited time. It's gonna get even harder.
Yep.
When this new year comes, so you gotta start taking these advantages now, because it's gonna get a whole lot difficult once the new year hits.
Absolutely, man. Got to win these games now. Cool, Jay. Appreciate you calling in, man.
Appreciate those, RB.
Thanks, man. Shout out to Cool Jay. Shout out to all the callers. Great callers tonight. I want to play this clip before we get out of here. Paul George, which I've not heard yet, on Joel Embiid's injury and overcoming the black cloud, a.k.a. the guy getting injured every single time he's on the floor. And, Paul George talked about this earlier, 2 days ago when Embiid was injured, because Joel said he was literally depressed from getting injured so much. So here's what Paul George has to say tonight after the game.
It's a little tough because, you guys were able to build some momentum a little bit, and then you lose Joe in the second quarter. How do you kind of, move on from that in mid-game?
You just try to pick up the pieces. For us, we were down 11 coming into that third quarter. we just had to pick it up, find some energy, and try to pick it up.
And then, like, I guess, like, even from like a general season standpoint, even like, how do you kind of avoid like maybe the black cloud is over me type of thing, especially with all the injuries you guys have had to battle through like this up so far this season?
Stay positive. That's all we can do. Just enjoy going out there hooping, playing for one another. Injuries is a part of this game.
Not like this.
We just try to pick up the pieces, try to hold it down for Joel. Don't know what the injury is or the timetable is or what's going on. But we just got to keep rolling, keep it going.
You guys have played really well.
I don't know. Like, I respect PG. I don't like the way that he sounds right now. Maybe that's just how he is, but you got to stay level-headed. Got to, keep your eyes straight on the prize, the long-term goal. I just don't like how he sounds like, like, nah, man, like, we should be pissed off. Not at Joel, obviously, but like, he should be like, yeah, we're gonna get it right. Like, we're going to make this happen. Even if Joel is banged up or not, we're going to be there for him. I just don't like the lackadaisical answers. Like, just stay positive, enjoy hooping. Like, nah, man. Nah. Anyway, that's all I got for tonight. In terms of ranting, the stats finally updated. Sixers shot 40% from three, but they took 13 less threes a night. Pacers had 35 assists, definitely their season high. And the Sixers had 14 turnovers tonight. And they gave up 19 points off those turnovers. So, yeah, man. PG said that the injuries are part of the game. Not like this. Not like this, they're not. Not every single game this team shouldn't be getting injured. But again, when you have the oldest roster in the NBA, it's probably what it comes down to. Anyway, man, that's where I'm at. Shout out to all our great game day partners, Kook Burger and Bar, BetUS, and shout out to Turtle Beach as well. Once again, use code PhillyTake, get 10% off your order. Go get these bad boys for Christmas, man. Shout out to Turtle Beach. Hopefully they can bounce back on Monday, but now the main priority is, again, trying to get an Embiid update. They couldn't even give us an update after the game. They're going to see if he broke anything in his face. I feel awful for Joel, man. See what happens. One day at a time, as they say. With this Sixers team. Talk about the wildest roller coaster of a season, man. Gotta bounce back. Appreciate everybody tapping in tonight on the Sixers Game Day live show. Right here on Philly Take with RB. Every game, pregame, live game, postgame. Enjoy your weekend. I'll catch you on the next one, man. Peace.